Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary.
What's up, Mary? At
Hi.
1. Okay, cool.
Corey, I like that shirt.
Well, thank you.
He wears it.
Who, if you can give us some inside baseball, who you interviewing at 1, Mary? Is it live or pre-recorded?
What'd you say, Teresa? He wears it all the time.
I do, because I don't have very many shirts.
Right. I'm like you. Everyone I get, they shrink. Either they shrinking or I'm getting fatter. One of the two.
I've given up saying they shrunk because I know better. I just don't have a lot of shirts.
The same way, I'll find a shirt I like and I'll just buy a different color. The same shirt.
That's
man. So,
Might
yeah,
seem
Brad,
comfortable.
it's meat and cheese, but it's meat and cheese. But I'm allowed to have like green beans, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, salad, and strawberries and whipped cream, and that's pretty much it. And water.
What's up, Matt?
Oh, I eat an egg. I'm able to eat an egg, onion, and cheese, and bell pepper omelet in the mornings with a steak.
A bell pepper omelet. Yeah, it sounds like you're just, other than strawberries and whipped cream, you're just doing keto basically.
Yeah,
But
sounds like
maybe not a not a high fat content. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Dang it.
JP.
Hi, Janet.
Brad, what's the mask box on the counter or behind you there?
Oh, that's just the inventory. I have like my inventory broken up into like movies, TV stuff. Doesn't have to hold that. It's just easy to find. Guess what's in this one?
So you went that way instead of going with the reseller stickers, huh?
No, I have those too. They're on the back side. A couple of them. I do have a whole rack of. I used to have like, you know, A1, A2, whatever. It's like, it's a whole lot easier to just make them kind of distinct.
Matt, is that frying them?
What?
Matt said put the Brussels sprouts on a pan, spray some olive oil and salt, and heat in the oven for 400 minutes. 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Is that frying them or just cooking them? Okay.
It's just cooking them. Olive oil is good for you.
Back up. Why were you
Air
saying-
fry. Like, okay.
There ain't nothing. There ain't no good way to cook Brussels sprouts.
Why were you saying you couldn't eat meat for keto?
What was that, bud?
He was saying he was diabetic. He couldn't eat meat. That's not working right.
I'm type 2.
Ah, I'm a what's called controlled by diet diabetic.
Okay.
I was able to change the way I eat food, and I went mostly full keto with a lot of meat. I lost 40 pounds, and I'm still on track.
Well, my problem is portion sizes.
I'm what they call an out of control future diabetic.
So that's what I did, man. I did factor meals. I've been doing factor meals for going on a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
It's that's the first thing you'll learn doing it. It's not the food. It's what you're putting on the plate. You're putting too much on the plate. The portion control is the key part of diet, you know, like way overeat. That's for sure.
You shut your mouth.
I know. I don't even like saying it. I can't believe it came out of my mouth.
It's not wrong. You're dirty.
Trust me, I like to eat. You know?
You're going to be really noisy over here.
Cat, I ran I ran my whatnot yesterday morning. I ran another one yet last night. This morning I had to go to Georgia. And so I ain't been home since probably what time is it? I ain't been home 15, 20 minutes. Ooh. And so my next whatnot show is going to be Friday morning.
Chris, you're in charge of the chat.
What?
You're in charge of the chat. I can't see it.
I'm reading it. I might be doing a hat show separately from my morning shows.
Hat show?
Oh my God.
Nothing but hats, right?
Not a bit hat.
I'm doing cat show tonight. It's not gonna be
You're
about
on
hats.
cat show tonight?
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be about hats though.
Probably not.
See, Upstate Picker Jordan said he started a 5-day workout plan a few months ago, and now he's keeping his calories at 1,900 a day or less with 180 grams of protein.
Oh.
He says it's been rough.
That would be rough. That's my problem with diets. If it's not something I can sustain, it's just really hard.
Okay, Kat. Are you able to bookmark the shows? If you bookmark the shows, it's not giving you any notifications there either. If it's not, let me know so I can contact Whatnot about it.
I do.
The only way I know you're on Whatnot is I get notifications from that dang Buck Mountain channel saying Chris is on here talking his wares.
I keep seeing it on YouTube. It keeps popping up on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
So YouTube notifications are working.
That was my other way of like promoting it, or what I guess you would say.
Lost my ghost.
Kat said she just want to be able to give me her money. Thank you. Last week I got one notification, and that was an hour after the show ended. Other three, nothing. Wow. Okay. I'll contact Whatnot. I know that people are bookmarking my show and they're not getting notified.
I guess to be fair, I didn't bookmark the show, so YouTube would be the only notification.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, Teresa, when she bought that watch, I thought that was her. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. Graham's vintage. That's not her, is it? And then Tammy asked me, and I said, I thought it was, but now I'm not 100% sure. And then when she printed the label, she's like, yeah, it was her. I was like, okay, I need to message Corey, tell her to say thank you.
No need. We're not big support buyers. I won't buy from you just to support you. But if you have a good deal, you never know. Like she bought it because it was a good deal.
No.
If they were bad deals, we just let you sink, Chris.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do.
So every now and then you run.
So they raised my blood pressure medication.
I can understand that.
Oh boy.
Anyway, keep going.
Hope she'll get pulled over.
Yeah,
Don't
get pulled over. Don't shoot. Maybe. You should probably put a pair in your car.
An extra hoodie with
Oh goodness gracious alive!
What?
I'm just looking at some stuff.
Hold on, I think.
yeah.
One of them is Victoria's Secret. Okay. One is Victoria's Secret Summer in the Sun.
Just trying to do.
So let me tell you what happened today.
Salted pear.
Gotta put all of these together.
So this morning I got a return for a shirt, and it was because I sent them the wrong shirt. Legitimately, I sent them the wrong shirt. And me and Tammy, we got to looking at it, and I called her and I says, "Hey, why don't you, if you get time, message them and ask them if they'll cancel the return and tell them they can keep that shirt, and I'll just reprint a label and send the right shirt. That way we don't lose the money on the free return coming back, and then we only lose it one time going one way."
There you go.
So look, that's what we did, and the buyer canceled the return, and we printed a new label, and I still made $2.43.
I'm glad we came full circle on this. Good job.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah. Let's see. I support you.
Yeah.
Unlike these. Matt said he supported me.
We had an issue on Promonomo today. I'm trying to fix it right now while we're live on the show.
I got an email about Promo No More the other day.
That's cool. Hey, check out this Playmobil Tanya just showed me here. It's like a nutcracker.
Yeah. Ready for Christmas.
That's cool.
Now, the problem we ran into was someone signed up for the basic plan, which supports up to 2,500 listings. But they actually had like 3,900 listings. And it should have kicked them to an upgrade, but it didn't. It actually connected their store and tried to work, and then it was like, wait, we can't work.
Does not compute.
We're fixing that right now live as we go. What happened?
Okay.
Hey, mama.
We buy about one nutcracker every community sale we go to, it seems like, because our son-in-law hates them. So when we go to their house, we always try and hide one in his house while we're there.
That's awesome.
We have a spare bedroom they stay in when they come out here. We built like a 6-foot tall nutcracker, and it just sits in the corner. We call him Jeff.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
He's been there for like 4 years.
That is hilarious.
They have to sleep in a room with a 6-foot tall nutcracker staring at him. We love him. Let's see. Packing is done. Get this bug fixed and shipped. Then I got to photograph a whole bunch of, I think, books today is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I think. Cat, have you ever, do we have one of those little clown doll things that we used to box the bin? Do you have one handy? They make these little porcelain clowns. They have like a porcelain head. Well, they're
porcelain ones. We do the other ones with the funny faces.
right.
They're plastic.
They're plastic, but they have like a cloth body. They're kind of creepy. We used to give those to my daughter when she was really little, my oldest daughter. We kind of hide those around their house too every once in a while. I know we had one, but that's all right.
Hey, mama.
Oh, what do we want to photograph? Guys, keep your eyes out for Dexter, the complete 8-season series.
Oh yeah.
The 8th
We looked
season?
at it, and it's 24 hours for like $70.
Oh, cool.
The Blu-ray version, not the DVD version. The Blu-ray version.
What's the name of it again?
Dexter.
Webster.
Dexter. Dexter. Yes, if you find Webster on Blu-ray, you should pick it up.
Yeah, you probably should. What you talk about, Willis?
That's a different one. That's Gary Coleman. That's different strokes.
His name was Webster, though, right?
No, Webster was a different one. That's the one with
What was his name in the show, though?
Arnold.
Arnold was Gary Coleman's.
Webster.
The one where he went to stay with Mr. Drummond. You know that creepy one where that pedophile takes in those 2 kids off the street? Webster went to a nice, loving white family, from what I remember.
You talking bad bread?
No, I'm just telling the stories of our youth. Now, have you ever seen there's a YouTube video where somebody takes the different strokes, intro and like puts in like this creepy music, and it can totally changes the vibe. It looks like Mr. Drummond's is a creepy butt toucher type who stops and picks up some kids. It's pretty funny. It was about I think it might have been titled something like The Power of Music or something like that. It took that poppy snappy intro music and just turned it creepy.
Those lights ended up being pretty cool, Brad.
What's that?
Those lights like these ended up being pretty cool. I think we're doing well on those.
I was going to ask you about the smaller ones you had, probably like the Par 38 or whatever.
Yep, Teresa has those in the house. They're like this big.
Yeah. Now, are they like a focused beam or is it like a spread beam, or do you know?
I have no idea.
I think it spreads.
How many of them do you have? That's probably a better question.
6.
You have 6 exactly, and they all work?
Yep, I played with them yesterday. They're red, blue, green, white.
Well, you want
Oh,
parking?
they do have the white in them. Okay, so they're RGBW.
The 3 center lights are white, and then the ones around the outside are red, blue, green.
Yeah, so they're RGBW, and they are those programmable too? Are they DMX?
They have a MIDI port.
They have the MIDI port with them.
MIDI port, or is it like an XLR port where it's like 3 cables? Like an XLR has 3 pins.
It's XLR. It's 3 pins.
Okay, yeah, I might buy those from you for the church. I need to replace our truss lights, like the ones that shine up inside of our truss, and I need 6 exactly.
They're these.
Yeah, it's an XLR cable, but they call it something different when it's for lights. But you can use
I forget what it's called. I should know. DMX.
Just or MIDI ports.
DMX.
Yeah, it's DMX. It's DMX, but it's the equivalent of it. It's basically an XLR cable. It just might be shielded differently or something.
It's different.
You can interchange it though. You can put in an XLR cable and it will work.
And we thought Brad was just a preacher.
I have 6 of the old par cans, the old school, where you put the gels in front of them. Remember?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I was in the industry before this all changed.
Yeah, those were.
We had a chance to buy those ones with the interchangeable lenses, the thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're filaments. It's just a slide, and then you put in
Yeah.
different colors.
Yeah,
Other ones
Here, I got a color key right here. This is OG.
Hey, Brad, I think they come with these.
Different colors. You know, these are all the different colors you'd pick for diffusers.
Yeah, right.
You know, these are actually where people still buy these, the Roscolux color swatches.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Matt.
They come with, there's 2 of these as well. Sets of these. One says 25%, one says 45%, and then this thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, if you'll make a list and let me know when it goes up, I'll buy those because I got a couple that are on the fritz and I need to replace them.
I'll do a video when I get done today, and I'll send it to you so you can see them just to make sure they're what you want.
How did you test them, Teresa?
It'll
They
work.
power on.
It'll work, Teresa.
They don't just plug into a wall, though, do they?
Brad, yeah, they plug in the wall. I have a question on these big ones.
Oh,
Just for
They
control.
only show the red, blue, green.
Yep.
Hold on, through programming or through the back?
No, you can do both. So like you can if you just want it to be like a solid color, there will be a R setting, a G setting, and a B setting.
Yeah.
And you can like blend those to make if you want just red, you turn the red all the way up. If you want just green, you turn green all the way up. If you want just blue, you turn blue all the way up.
Okay, hold
If you
on.
want to make like a purple color out of it, you'd have to blend red and blue,
That's what the little ones were
et
doing.
cetera. But you can also you can plug them up and give them an address, and with you can give them a DMX address, and you can actually run them through a program.
But it doesn't go red. It's white.
Do what now?
These ones, they have the R and the G, but they only do white.
I
think we just don't know how to use them.
No, it's G.
Yeah.
I think we just don't know how to
Can you? Well, I don't know if I'd be able to see it with it oscillating on the screen, but you've got where you can menu up and down. Yeah, that's why so they're probably RGBW too. But where it says, let me see the back of it there. Hit menu. That right now it's in slave mode.
Down. I have that slave. I have CHND.
Okay, go on.
I have ADDR.
Go on.
I think it's UERN or VERN.
Okay, go on.
And I have node.
Okay, go on.
And then I have LED. Then
What
I
was
have
that?
SO. It's no LED.
Yep. All right, go ahead.
It doesn't let me change either on or off. So
Is there one that has does it go to one that's
GL?
Does it go to one that's R00 and then maybe one that's G00 or B00?
I have one that says RL and GL.
All right, so turn the RL all the way up to 255. That's as high as it'll go.
Hold on.
You can probably actually go down if you're at 0, and it'll go to 2. It'll just flip back to 255.
There is no B though.
There wasn't a BL, you said?
That's 255, and it's white as white can be.
That's weird. Go to the next thing in the menu and push and go up and down on that one. See what it says.
I think the issue is we don't know how to use them. Because we had one flashing a different color.
Those were the ones in the house.
No,
These ones have only ever been white. This one, but I got a bunch of them to test. So
if they're only
R255 is white as white can be.
Okay, so maybe those actually are LED ones that use a gel. Maybe
those probably just have does it have little slots in the front for the sleeve? We should have
they got maybe something clips over it.
Let me unplug it so I don't blind you all.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's unusual to have like a
It has
LED.
Yeah, it has the holes
right here.
on the sides. So that's probably where you lay it in, and then it.
Well, what is the? Actually, let me. What's the numbers on those? What is it? What is
Yeah,
that?
We've Googled it. It's a company that's local, so I think they bought them third party and slapped their label on them.
Okay.
So I'll bring another one in here later. And see
There's now there
Wow,
it could possibly be so there all right. So there are, you know how like you can get fluorescent lights that have like different temperature settings.
yeah,
You can get like outdoor, you can get like cool white, and you can get whatever.
yeah.
There are some of those stage lights that are just white lights, but they also have like what would be like an amber type setting and a like bright white setting, and then like a mixture
So
setting.
it will go to like a yellowish color, not
Yeah,
yellow,
yeah.
but like an off-white color, and then it will go to a white.
Right. So that's all that one is. How much are you going to put those up for?
I
Okay.
have no clue because
Why would they have the RGB settings on them then?
Well,
And
it must not be. It must be something.
I reached out to the person that manufactured them because they're seriously only like an hour away from us.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard back, so I might call their phone number because they still sell online, but they sell the cables, not the lights themselves anymore.
Yeah. No, but it sounds like that. It's what you've got is just the white light. And I've actually been looking for those, and I haven't been able to find any that
There's the amber color.
that work
What
for
company
me.
is it?
That's more of a
This one's more of like a
Yeah.
off-white.
light.
Yeah. No, I say I've actually been looking for those too. I need like 4 of those.
Oh, I got like
Wait,
20 of them.
1, 2, 3. I need 4 of them.
What company is it?
That one didn't even do that. It's called Virtue Industries.
I don't know that one.
No, that's why I think they did like
I think
third
they're
party.
There's a lot of lighting companies. You know what I mean? Like,
I think they're imported and branded. I really do.
I mean, that could have came from a rental company that did shows. That
No, this actually
They
came out of a church.
Out of a church.
Yeah,
or,
so
yeah,
it makes
or
sense that they're white.
built for a church. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah, I
grab
mean-
some other ones and see if they're all the same. But yeah, I'm pretty sure based on what I look at when I do the changing all the settings on it and stuff, it's either a bright white or it's like an off, like I want to say like a vintage white. So it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you don't, depending on the color temperature you're going for, what you're shooting for. But yeah, those are just the white ones. I'll buy 4 of those from you, and I'll buy all 6 of those others.
okay, I have the list. No, I didn't start the listing. So, but yeah, I'll get it done. And
Yeah, just let me know when you got the listing up, and I'll jump on there and just get
are
them.
you going to set them on the floor?
No, those will actually be hanging from the ceiling, and the other ones that I'm going to get are actually going to mount like.
Wait, why list them? Don't give eBay any money. What you guys doing?
I can put them in the slide, Brad, and just send you like a tape.
Man.
I'm going to leave that up to them. However they want to list them or put them up is fine. But I'll buy 4 of those white ones, and then I'll buy the 6 of the other ones.
Corey said we need buyer protection if Brad's buying.
Yeah,
I'll probably just do like a PayPal invoice,
that's cool.
and I'll just do it friends and family.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't take fees out.
Yeah, that works.
I'm gonna bring the rest of it hopefully today, and
Now the
Test them all.
I'm in no huge hurry, but just wanted to get it done. I'm just waiting for Chris's item to get here so I can send it back.
Do you put shipping on it or?
Yeah.
It's free returns too, Brad.
Is it free returns? Oh, I got you.
Gotcha.
Look, Tammy, while I was gone today, she listed some items, and she called me. She says, "I just want you to know that I put buyer pays return on all these items." And I says, "All right, that's fine." I says, "They're not clothing though." And she says, "I don't care. Buyer pays return. We're not doing that no more." I says, "Well, I'm going to be like right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm switching all my clothing over to buyer pays return."
Did you tell her I'll decide? That's what you're supposed to say every time your wife tells you something. You say I'll decide.
I'm going to try that and see how well that goes over.
If your wife's like my wife, she'll just laugh. But
Yeah.
Let's tell a funny story quick. My daughter works at a daycare, and she was feeding a baby today, and the thing upchucked all the way down her shirt and onto her pants.
The thing.
So she is currently driving home in her underwear and her bra.
yeah, come on.
Oh.
That sounds like the most Tennessee thing ever, actually.
Make sure
Right.
you do not speed and do not get in an accident, because that will be very embarrassing, child.
But she's still
And do not get next to a tractor trailer truck.
Well, she's only going to pass 3 people on the way home.
Oh yeah, true. So I got a question about this whole buyer's return pay shipping. All right, so let me what. So I'm for some reason I'm forgetting what benefit the free returns had.
You get if you get top rated seller and you have that, you get a discount.
Top rated plus.
Top rated plus, you get a discount on your overall fees. I don't remember how much it is.
Okay, so that was the 10% discount on the fees.
Yep.
Which
How
if
about
you
how it works to your buyers.
if you sell enough and don't have a high return rate, that actually works out pretty good. Any returns you do get probably paid for if you're selling enough.
Yeah, metrically, you'll just kill it if you're selling a lot of stuff. So that's the game I play.
It's the
Okay.
cost of doing business.
I can be a little more firm with customers and not care because I have enough metrics to cover it. And
But on remorse returns, so let me ask you. So like if somebody says, so from here on out, if somebody says item doesn't fit and they return it, they're paying for the shipping label. Do I still get that option of not giving them the original shipping back?
no, I mean only if it's something wrong, right? Like if it's opened or altered or
No, when they file like does not fit, and your description's got measurements and all that in it, I've been able to not give the original shipping back. If I buyer pays return, am I still able to do that?
I don't know. I don't do shipping, so I don't charge.
What was the question? I got
I
distracted.
know you were distracted, Brad.
I was talking to your show sponsor.
Oh, what did he tell him? We said hello.
Go
All
ahead.
right, let's see. If you're listed, the measurements in description is not an item. Right, I understand that. So what I'm saying though is, if someone gets a shirt
Okay.
and they say it doesn't fit, even though my measurements and all that are in there, that's all covered. They say it doesn't fit, and they open a return. They buy the label and return the item. When I get it back, do I still get to not give them the original shipping back, or is that null and void since they had to buy the label?
I don't know the answer to that, but you probably, if they don't choose INAD, if they don't choose INAD, you probably do have that option.
Yeah,
But you don't want to overuse that option. Like if you use that option one too many times, eBay will take it away from you. Most basically. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
Get it to him. They took that option away from Philly Flipper.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You abuse
Like
it.
you can only use it so many times.
So you are not responsible to refund or shipping if they messed up. Only if it is damaged. Like, I'm just saying, like I understand the deal with item not as described. I understand if it's damaged, but when I get these returns, be like, oh, 3 days, like they keep it 2 weeks, and they're like, oh, it doesn't fit, because people rent clothes, So that's what I'm referring to. Do not make this more complicated. They pay return, they suck it up, they didn't read unless it's
A little sharp to you. I guess
right. I understand. Okay.
maybe the other question would be is who has that does that seems pretty sharp. Was that cut? Is that for wood?
Yeah, for
For
metal.
metal? I don't know.
Let me.
I would the question I would have is the ability to withhold, is that open to everybody, or is that open to people who offer free returns and do something else? Like, are there some criteria for you being able to do that, or is that just a standard feature for everyone? Maybe that's the question you should ask ChatGPT or look up on eBay or something.
Well, I always thought you had to offer free returns to get that.
Well, then that'd be your answer.
To have that option. That's what I thought. I don't know if that's correct or not.
It's been so long since I haven't had free returns that I don't.
Right.
I'm not gonna worry about
and
it.
it's probably changed twice since then. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. It is what it is. I mean, if I get a return, I'll figure it out then.
I'm trying to think when I switched over. I probably switched over for free returns before COVID. So
I mean, my philosophy is I ain't got to worry about returns if I ain't selling nothing.
well, that's one way to look at it.
I feel like you change the squirrel when you're.
That's the power of positive thinking right there.
Right.
You've licked it, buddy. You've licked it.
Just don't sell anything. You ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, just don't sell anything. You don't have to worry about returns.
Right. Yeah.
That's just like it's not rocket surgery. Come on.
Pocket surgery.
Yeah, I like to say that instead of brain surgery.
I like that.
It's like mixing up rocket science and brain surgery.
I got what you were laying down.
How's the widget business going?
It's busy. People keep buying them, so more stuff to do.
Now, do you have that inventory at your
Brother.
inventory spot, or do you let the other people, Walmart or whatever,
I
inventory?
don't hardly ship anything, man. But the only thing I'm really shipping nowadays is the media because I started the eBay store.
Oh, okay. I'm fixing to start another eBay store.
Why?
Brad gave me a brilliant idea the other day.
Uh-oh. Brad, way to go.
Brad, what'd you do? I don't know if he knows he's muted or was he talking?
Just a minute. I'm talking to my son. Wait before you start this story because I'm gonna be able to defend myself.
Hold on.
Stay there.
Cool.
He wants to defend
All
himself.
right. Go ahead, Chris.
All I said was Brad gave me a brilliant idea.
Is this about the game? Is this about the game thing?
Yeah.
So I wasn't saying do that. I was saying that.
Hey, wait a minute. Shh, what's going on?
What are we looking at?
His truck is being attacked by a turkey.
Wait,
What?
where?
Nice,
He sees himself in the truck, so he's pecking my truck.
dude.
Oh.
If she catches your daughter out running around,
All right. I have to go defend my vehicle, so I'll be
Yeah.
back.
we're going to hear a big boom in a minute. A big shotgun blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I thought that was going to be a shotgun for sure.
Yeah, I thought I was just throwing out there. No, Chris, I wasn't saying you should sell game pieces. I was saying that, like, I think there's probably almost in every single category, whatever it would be, and I just picked something stupid. I feel like if you can own that market and you can rank higher in search because of your sell through and all that in that market, like us with Playmobil, I feel like you can earn really, really well in a way that like someone else who just does them randomly can't. I was not saying you should switch all over to board games and do board game stuff. It was just a dumb example. It was a dumb example for me. Like, say,
don't be telling Chad that's a dumb example.
No, it's not a dumb. It's not dumb for someone to sell that stuff. I've got a bunch of that stuff actually, and I've got like, I got the listings that have like the multi quantity and the blah 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 and all that multi variation. But I feel like whenever you get into, if you niche down into something, and I feel like you start getting a significant amount of traffic in that area, I feel like, I don't know what the algorithm is, but I do feel like it rewards you and it probably sends you more buyers. And you can probably do way better in that category than someone who doesn't do that does.
Right. So on a serious note, I'm seriously thinking about, I have another eBay store that's being just sitting there. It don't have nothing in it. It's just sitting there. And I'm paying $5 a month for the freaking store, and it's not being utilized.
Oh,
All right.
oh, I got a different strategy for you then, Chris.
Well,
I just
hold
made-
on. Let me tell
All
you
right.
what I was
Go ahead.
thinking. So I was thinking about what we talked about, and I was like, that'd be a good idea. But then I was like, you know what? I said, I got all these cards, and I got the nicer cards that I got on buysportscards.com with the 25 cent cards on buysportscards.com. And I was sitting there, I was like, what if I went through the nicer cards and just, if anything that's above $5, just put it on that store and just sell cards on eBay for that store that are $5 and above, and leave the rest of them on buysportscards.com. I mean, I'm going to have the cards because I'm doing the breaks, and then it don't necessarily have to be sports cards because I'm actually thinking about doing Pokemon too. So those were my ideas. So what was your other idea, Brad?
All right. I can run this experiment on your store because it's your store. And I can run this experiment with you because it's like you have different stores. All right.
Okay.
So Isaac really hasn't done anything with his eBay store in like over a year, probably, like really seriously.
Right.
But he started like a couple weeks ago. He started listing kind of semi-serious. I mean, how many things you think you listed that week, Isaac? Maybe 6 or 7 things?
In the last 2 weeks, I don't know. 24,
He's probably listed 24,
20 things, maybe.
20 things in the last 2 weeks. But anyway,
That's pretty good.
his sales went up like up to like 1,000% basically.
Yeah.
Just because he just started selling because he's back, but he's selling more than just the things he listed. It's other things in his store that are selling too, right?
Right.
So this morning I told him, I said a person should have like, I don't know, what's the maximum number of eBay stores you can have?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it 3, Corey? Do you know?
We have 2 stores connected to a single bank account. So once you hit 2 stores, you have to have a new bank account, new email.
Oh, wait a minute. So wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. I have my main store hooked to a bank account. I have my parts store. It's a different email, of course, but it's hooked to the same bank account. And then I have the other store that's a different email, but it's hooked to the same bank account.
All
All
right.
3 stores hooked to the same bank account.
That's really not the important part. The important part is you can have probably 3 stores at least. I don't know, maybe you can have a 4th store. I don't know. But here's what, let's say the number's 4. You start working on one of them, and all of us have seen the effect of when you start a new store. It's kind of like eBay wants to show it a little love, or when you come back and you start pouring stuff into it, it's like they start sending you some stuff almost like to hook you, kind of bait you into like working on it, right?
Neglect.
So
Just one in reserve to neglect.
yeah, so take advantage of that like opportunity, and then when that store starts petering out or leveling out, then just start ignoring it. Go to the next store and start doing the same thing. And you can probably like once a quarter just switch to a new store and like grow that thing. And then a year from now, you'll come back to that original store and you'll like start growing again. You'll start selling again. It's horrible advice, but it'd be a fun experiment to see somebody do that's having trouble selling.
I'll bet it works.
Yeah. Now the thing is, you have to have basically 4 inventories, but that's just window dressing.
It's Saturday and Sunday.
You're not talking about making it 4 like niche stores. You're talking about just
4 different stores. And just take advantage of that bump you get whenever you like jump in and start doing something, or when you've neglected it for a really long time and you jump in, and then eBay's like, hey, let's send him some traffic, see how this store does.
I don't think it matters too with eBay, right? Like you can sell the same stuff on 2 different stores.
Probably so.
Like Amazon, you can have multiple stores, but you can't sell the same shit on the other store. Like if you'll get kicked off the platform.
Right.
Like going back to the crack dealer just often enough to always get your first free hit.
Yeah.
yeah. I think you can I can list the same pair of jeans in as many stores as I want if I had it.
I don't think there's I
dude.
don't think there's any limit, really. I've never heard of anybody having limits.
If you can,
Stores.
These are all
if
from
you
the same
can, if you could delist like
Mm.
some pants or something or whatever it is you sell to some kind of cross lister, and then don't put it back on your store, but then on one of your other stores that's kind of just sitting there vacant at the moment or neglected.
Yeah.
Put them up on there real quick and see if that stirs some kind of like something in the algorithm.
Damn, look at that OG tote.
Huh.
That's an old tote from the post office. Look at how fucking
Yeah.
nasty this thing is.
That's an interesting thought, Brad.
That's what they just left me.
I was just trying to think of some way to work the system in not in a way that's illegal, but in a way that it does seem to like things seem to work a certain way for new people or for new stores in a way they don't work for.
To get them hooked.
Yeah, I don't know if I think maybe it's just part of the algorithm just kind of test it.
Bait
You know,
and switch them.
it's sending. I don't even know if it's that. I think it's just sending people there to see if sales convert, and when sales quit converting, you know, it probably gets less visibility, and then that's what accounts for the the downing off thing
I
or
didn't
the
feel like
evening
that.
out, the tapering off.
I'm not a big fan of trying to hack eBay, but I do think like when we made physical formats the store, and we just kind of neglected it for almost a year, and then when we started listing seriously on it, really fired off. Even the stuff that was already sitting there started firing off. So I do think there's something there. It probably would work.
And I'm keep in mind, I preface that with. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just saying, I don't know if I felt like that with Mike because I just started the store 5 months ago, and the pace has been pretty much the same in my opinion. And then honestly, like I haven't listed for 6 weeks and it's still selling. Like I don't really know if all this matters. I mean, I know you get the spike too. Like I bet you if I start listing again, I'll get a short spike.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But not nothing I would call drastic. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
None of it would be enough to make me neglect my stores.
Right.
Like
And
they're just my money makers.
And keep in mind, I prefaced all that with
Oh, Eric.
if you're having trouble getting sales, period.
Yeah.
Look, Kat says on RIN this morning there was a discussion about Dave and his brown brain bouncing around way too many things. He has nothing on Chris's brain jumping around. See,
Well,
so
depends on the-
Kat
love
says
hearing-
my brain jumps around more than Dave's.
yeah, mine too. I'm in the same boat. Like I go 100 directions, but it works for me. It wouldn't work for Teresa. Like you just got to play into your own strengths.
All right, all clothes have just been changed where buyer pays for returns.
take
That's
that.
good. What's up, Scott?
Sup, sucker?
Is Scott in here?
Yeah, Scott's in the
I
chat.
thought- he's just in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Okay, I gotta check. I got to keep track. I have an AI agent working on fixing my Promo Nomo bug right now. I got to keep track of him. I want him doing something. So, Chris, have you done anything exciting this week other than your doctor's appointment? That's not exciting. Anything new in your world?
Since Thursday?
Yeah. Well, since last Tuesday, since this isn't like we don't know what happened on the Thursday show.
Something happened. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, Dave, I got to get you got to text me over your email address.
Excuse me. Excuse
I
me.
do. Oh, damn.
No, Dave does. I'll set you up with a beta user for that other app. I've already bought 2 things off of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll send it right now.
I don't remember.
You don't remember what? If anything happened?
Yeah.
That's all right. It wasn't a test. I was just wondering.
I mean, for real, I don't remember.
We're going to be super busy this weekend. It sounds like we have like 6 community sales in this area this weekend. So they start tomorrow.
We went to.
We're going to go.
Oh well, we went to a community. They said it was a community sale, a subdivision community sale. We went to one Saturday, and it wasn't but 2 houses out of the 150 there. 2 houses just having a yard sale. I was just like, for real? I drove this far for that? Hey, Kat, do you know what Hoppy Hollow is? What, Corey?
I said, you can tell sales have kicked off because they're everywhere here now.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they?
Good sales on all.
I don't. How do you have yard sales during the week, though? Is what I don't understand.
We have an entire citywide starts tomorrow. On a
During
Wednesday.
the week?
Yeah.
I mean, that don't make any sense to me. I mean, I'd go to a yard sale if they had them during the week.
Do these go around the ankles?
I'll be at the flea market tomorrow morning, though.
Is that an ankle or arm thing?
I do know that for a fact. Anyway, Kat, do you know what Hoppy Hollow is?
You think?
Yeah. I think.
Hey, look at that! It worked. I made an Amazon customer go away.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
He actually admitted that it was in the title. Oh, my bad.
Brad. I just grabbed a book here. This thing has got a lot of shit with it. Holy crap. So, Brad, this might be interesting to you. It's called The Armstrong Empire. Where's Brad? Oh, he's there. He's behind a tote.
Yeah.
The book is called The Armstrong Empire. It's a religious book.
Okay.
Inside that book is a whole bunch of documentation, the delusions of the Herbert W. Armstrong, false prophets in the church, a handwritten note, and then this from a church. It's a typed up and signed letter from a church. It says, you'll probably never get to read this letter, but nevertheless, it will have to serve its purpose among friends to establish why we have separated ourselves from your organization, the Worldwide Church of God. Collectively, we represent many years of dedicated service to what we believed was the work of God. But after painful, frustrating periods of examination, it's now more than obvious that your work is now a work of man and not God. It's just a scathing letter to the author of this book.
Wow.
Like, there's a lot of crap in there.
At least they said it to him. At least they said it to him and not about him.
I'm wondering if I put that all in the listing or just list the book.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
There's a lot of, holy cow, there's a lot in there. Like they wrote a whole pamphlet about how he's a fraud.
Wow.
Who is Armstrong? In their opinion, I don't know anything about it. I'm just saying that's what they wrote. I have no idea who Herbie is.
They nailed the thesis to Mr. Armstrong's door, as it were.
It would
Like a little
appear
modern day Martin Luther.
they were very passionate about what they believed, apparently. I've never had a book like that where they had letters to the author. Maybe they could have got him to sign the book.
The name of their podcast was It Needed to Be Said.
It was, what's his name? Mike Rowe. That's how I heard it.
How I heard it. Yeah.
That was a good podcast.
I enjoy it. I enjoy micro in general. It's just a lot of common sense there.
He knows how to spin a yarn, and his mom is awesome.
And he's got an amazing voice too.
Well, yeah, he was an opera singer.
When my middle son or my oldest son when my oldest son had to go do his hunter safety course, they had like these series of videos we had to watch, and they looked like they were made in the 70s. But the voice was my crow. It was so distinct. You could tell that he was the one who did the voiceover for the thing. So I wonder how many of those kind of reads he's done. Like you could probably bring something like that up to that guy, and he wouldn't even remember doing it.
Well, now you could just have AI do it.
Yeah. These were on VHS, brother. That's probably been 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah. A little before the AI boom. This whole box is religious books. When we're picking up books, if they're religious books, we've done really good with them. Not all, but a lot of them are.
There's a book called, I saw it in the Goodwill one day, and just, I know it's the kind of stuff people like to read. It's called The Prophecy Handbook, and I don't know who wrote it. I don't remember any of that. I just remember it had like a light blue cover, but that book, it just looked like your standard kind of probably about the length of like one of those leadership books you would read, like Good to Great, or one of those Simon Sinek books or something. But it sold for like $140. Just the most unassuming book. I'm gonna look it up. I'll actually see it. I bet it's gone down. Well, it might have gone up now with all the stuff happening in the Middle East. Let me see. The Prophecy Knowledge Handbook. That's what it's called. By John Walvoord. Let me look at solds.
Love finding it.
This is your bolo of the day, you guys. The prophecy. Oh, I'm not going to say it again.
You have to, because I didn't get it.
It's called The Prophecy Knowledge Handbook. All the prophecies of Scripture explained. It's by a guy named John Walvoord, I guess is the name. It's like from 1990, so it's not like, yeah, dude, like.
There it is.
Oh, is that a Nacho Libre one?
Yeah.
Like, hey, check this out, guys. Let me flip back over to the stream screen where I can see. She found another cool one. It's like a luchador. Hey. Yeah, like the solds on it are like $372.
Holy cow.
I don't know what makes that one special. 146, 107, 117, 96, 99, 114, 53, 111, 163. Like I said, I sold mine for like 139.95 or something like that.
Should we go search for some good deals?
Hey, there's your good idea. That's since you have the technology.
Here. I'll spoil it. I'll share the screen. We'll do it live. We're gonna go see if there's any good deals. All right, we're gonna add a bolo.
This is the.
I got lots of bolos we can add.
This is Prometheus bringing fire to the people.
Let's see. Let's say it sells for 105. I'll buy it at 50, right?
Yeah.
Create a bolo. It should ask me to verify what it looks like. Nope, I did find it. See if I find any good copies here.
There are a handful that sold for 69, 72, 55, 45. All the ones up top are more expensive. Honestly, dude, they've probably gone up in price since all the stuff started happening in the Middle East. Anytime stuff starts happening in the Middle East,
I'm gonna give it a little bit more to go on. See if I could do this once. Okay, we're going to go back to it, and we're going to make sure that it can also do image searches just in case we missed something with the text search. There, now it could do image searches too, so we'll find it even if they mislabel it.
Just
Don't say just.
we've been a little low.
You be grateful for all of
We're
it.
on the hunt. It's going to hunt every 10 minutes from now until I find them.
You're welcome.
I always like a good bolo. Fox and the Hound hardcover first edition. That's a good one. You run into that. A lot of people like to list them as just Fox and the Hound books, and they don't think they have any value. Especially like AI listers, where they're just listing hundreds of books at a time and they don't pay attention. That's where you find your deals.
Hey, you want to see what it looks like to be working in a big ass warehouse and you don't have your shelving yet?
Not fun.
Just got shit stuck to the ceiling. Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it does. It does look like the prices have gone up in the last 2 months again.
Yeah. That's good. We just wait for Middle East stuff to pop off and then list them all.
Yeah, like I'm anytime things start happening around there, there's so much Bible prophecy based around Israel and stuff that happens in that general area that it piques people's interest. And
Well, that's usually when you see all the YouTube videos pop up for religious scholars and everything else. So it does get really popular during those times.
Anybody ordered any Ground Advantage boxes lately?
Not lately. Teresa did a little while ago from the app.
App?
Yeah,
You was able to do it from the app?
that she had to do it from the app.
Are you still getting them from Posh or?
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but I don't know if it was a short or an Instagram. Somebody had gotten their account banned on Poshmark or whatever, suspended because they were delisting too many things.
Yeah.
And out of spite, they ordered a whole bunch of Ground Advantage boxes with their Poshmark account to use with other platforms, and they got them.
Does anybody use those paper envelope ones, the big ass?
The ones that are like insulation inside of them or something.
Well, I basically thought I'd keep them around for when I did oil changes, and then if I spilled a little, it'd suck it up real good.
That's illegal, Dave.
I mean, they're kind of useless otherwise.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I ordered them. I don't remember how to order them from the app.
I was gonna say, if anybody's using them, I got a couple cases if you want them. Send me a label.
I'll just ask.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of that shit, and I don't know why. It's just clogging up one of my units, and I don't ship that much, so.
I can tell you what happened to me, Dave. I can't remember. It used to be the equivalent of I think it's the number 7 box, the like 12 by 12 by 8, 13 by 13. Yeah. I ordered, I can't remember how many, but they missent I think 480 of them or something. I had what did we get? Like 36 something of them? What was it? 34?
I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I had to.
I wasn't here and Tanya had to help the.
Well, I double ordered. I did the first one and I put the wrong email in. They confirmed it, but then I never got anything. And then I went. I said, "Well, maybe I'll go back and do it again." And then the second time I went back, I'm like,
Go
"Well,
back.
like 4 times my order." You know, right? And then I got all of that one, and then later got the old one. I was like, "Holy shit! What am I going to do with all this shit?"
We use them a lot, so you'll use them up.
I don't ship that much though. I mean, I did it because why not? Like, I mean, I'm sure I'll come across something at some point where that box works and I can do it. But
We can just do what everybody else does. Wait till you have a yard sale and sell them on your yard sale. Seems to be the common thing to do with free boxes.
Or decide you're going to quit reselling.
just
Give them
label
the goodwill.
automotive mats for oil changes.
That might work.
25 cents each.
I'm going to need more containers.
We're gonna need a lot more of everything.
That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. We're gonna have to pull this.
Boy, they've made that so much easier, man.
Have they? Did you figure it out?
Yeah, Kat said look in the app, and I was able to find it through the FAQs on how to get to it from the app. That is, man, they made that so much easier.
Good. This is good.
So my next question is, I wonder how long it'll take me to get it.
You're asking the wrong people.
Yeah.
Well, don't y'all order them?
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to the little things. I just order them and forget it.
And then it comes, and then you.
Oh, was that a little thing?
That is a little thing.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
They may not send nothing to me because I haven't sold anything on Poshmark in a while.
It don't matter. I never sold anything.
Yeah, we don't sell anything over there.
Let's just say with Poshmark, I got hit 3 times in the very beginning of opening my store for the bad listings. They were unacceptable, like hazmat or health and beauty or.
Hey, look at this.
Right, and still didn't get kicked off.
Look, Kat gave me some flowers. I'm happy you're able to enjoy the show, and you're happy. It makes you happy. That's what we need. That's what it's all about, man. We need shows that can help people relax and take their mind away from everyday things, stresses and stuff like that.
I was just thinking we needed a much angrier show, to be honest.
Angrier?
Yeah, it needs to be a lot.
I'm trying to control my anger, Corey.
I'm trying to make sure you can't do that.
Right?
No, we don't need to do that, man. I'm trying to get all that under control. I gotta go get a box.
You saying we don't want to see Chris angry?
I do. Makes for good content.
It's the only reason I'm here. Show has no redeeming value to me at all if I don't get to see Chris blow his top.
Right?
Do what?
Nothing.
So there's about 3 things you could mention that would like almost instantaneously trigger that. I can't believe those things
See where we at on inventory.
they're not hard to miss. They're in big.
I'll look. I
No,
moved
you
them
don't- you're
somewhere, I'm
good.
sure.
I'll find it. They're hard to miss. I don't know where.
I was going to come on here today and tell Chris how we figured out a system that we get to make money on every single thing a customer returns.
Yeah,
Every single thing we make money on when they return it.
we're working on it.
It's a good system. I was going to tell Chris about it, but now
Right?
Well, how do you do that?
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, don't
Why
tell.
not?
Secret, man.
Gatekeeper.
I'm going to course.
Y'all gotta quit gatekeeping. That's not right.
Y'all ain't right, man. Tell you what.
Knowledge is power. We don't just give that away, Chris.
Yeah. Stuff.
Real knowledge is hidden.
Even from you.
Yeah.
That's how mine is.
All right.
I apologize, Chris. Corey is not a good person.
Corey is.
Not
Corey.
really.
Corey, bad. Okay.
I do get some amount of joy from watching you lose your shit, so I'm not sure I am a good person.
To each his own.
Hey,
Glad you listen to your Uncle Todd. He's telling you right.
I got to be honest. Like the people I love the most in my life are the ones that I try to trigger the most.
Right? Come on, you got to, right?
I mean, when you know the one thing that will set somebody off,
I think that would've-
there's a certain amount of joy in just like
I
pushing.
My wife doesn't appreciate it, but you know.
And more
Is
swords.
Tanya like that though, Brad?
What?
No, she doesn't really get too triggered too much, but there are a few things I can go after her on. But I live with her.
I see your comment on there, Lag. You don't listen to Todd. Todd's going to leave you behind because I'm going to convince him to turn on Promo Nomo. It is a life goal. If I can convert Todd, then this app works for anyone.
Ooh, good luck with that journey.
Todd's actually the perfect test case for this. He just won't admit it.
He's stubborn.
He's the perfect person for this app. You don't promote unless it needs promoted.
He's
Promote
not your,
old and sitting around. Let the new stuff sell itself. Like he's the perfect person for this app. So I will get him. I'll get him. I'm determined that Todd has to use Promo Nomo, even if I have to give him a free account.
that's funny, Matt. Hey, Isaac, Matt said Brad is a Dolphins fan. They're all pot stirrers. It's coming from a Jets fan. Hey, Isaac, you remember that Jets fan we met outside of Tractor Supply that was telling us how, like,
This is our year, baby. This is our year.
when we both laughed secretly, Matt, because we know this is not your year. That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That was the final Aaron Rodgers season.
It's never gonna be their year. Okay, that's the thing.
Whoa, did you hear that? Did you hear that, Matt?
Oh,
Let's say it one more time so Matt
So
can hear
it's
you.
never gonna be their year. Okay. I don't know if it'll ever be our year, but it's never gonna be their year for sure. But that's okay.
I love what you're doing to Matt right now.
It's okay, 'cause got
I appreciate it. If I told you how much I appreciate you today, Isaac. Matt had a birthday the other day. Did you guys see that?
wow.
What? I think Teresa did say something about it.
In his honor, I didn't say one bad thing about the Jets all day long.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
My the looks. Thanks, Matt.
I
I'm a
even told Isaac give him rest for the day.
Back in the inheritance. I haven't got there yet, but I'm working on it. Bob's inheritance is actually my retirement plan.
What'd you say is your retirement plan?
Todd's inheritance.
Oh. Well, all those illegitimate babies Todd's got to take care of in 4 states.
Yep. Well, it's the only hope I have of retiring, so
You ain't getting anything.
I just want his inventory so I could promote it and make all the money.
Mm.
You know how hard it is to concentrate and make sure you take 5 pictures of every book so you don't screw it up for less easier?
Here's a question I had. I saw
5.
something. I just got a whole lot of pieces of information. I saw something about somebody asking somewhere about what did they think about the new number of pictures or something on eBay? Did they increase the picture count again?
Well, somebody said they was going up to 40, which I think is ridiculous. But
wow, dude, that's insane.
That is crazy. I can't imagine anything you'd need 40 pictures of, but I guess. Each their own. I'm using 3 to 5, maybe. Mostly just 2 pictures of a lot of the media. I mean, if it's not media, we use more, but not 40.
Hey, Tanya.
Yep.
Kat said, does it bother anybody else how absolutely neat and tidy Brad's inventory is? Does not look real. Now I'm gonna show you her side of the room.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, explain what.
That I
Is
have
she a Teresa?
Look at all that. Look at all that mess that woman's got going on over here. Look at her desk. It's a pigsty.
you there.
Know the battle, Brad.
It was funny. I was in Josh Galt's. I was in Josh Galt's live yesterday, and I just said hey, just let him know I was watching or whatever. And he said, he said, hey Brad. He said, I love your inventory. You got the tism just like us.
He's right.
I love the fact that he called it a tism.
Got a lot of songbooks. Gospel songbooks.
Are any of those any count?
Huh?
Are any of those any count? The gospel songbooks?
Are any of them what?
Any count? Like I see a lot of them, but I never pick them up. Are they worth anything?
Are they worth it? Yeah, some of them are. There's some hymn books that are really good. But I don't know enough about them to even tell you what to look for. I just know, like, we picked up an old hymn book once that was worth a lot of money. So it just depends on what they are, I guess. I can't tell you what's good and bad. I just pick them up and look them up, list them.
Yeah, like when it comes to Bibles and stuff and commentaries, like I know kind of what to look for.
I've yet to find a decent Bible that was worth much. Like I've not had good luck with Bibles, but everybody says pick them up. But I've not had good luck with them.
Here's the thing: a decent, like just a regular Bible, is not really worth all that much. No, that's not us.
Okay.
A regular Bible is not worth all that much necessarily. But what people are actually paying for is like ones with like maybe like an extended commentary or like particular study Bibles and stuff like that. I always like to tell people that it's not the Bible I'm selling. It's the commentary.
Yeah.
Because the Bibles themselves are just not. I mean, you can buy a standard Bible anywhere for probably less than $5.
Profiles of Church Youth by Merton Stroman. This one's autographed.
How old is that one? Because I bet that's changed a lot.
I'll bet it has too. He autographed it in 1964.
Oh wow.
This was released in 63 and he autographed it in 64.
I wonder what the biggest issue with the youth of America was then. I'd be interested.
Yeah, that's a good
Reading.
question. 64. I don't know. That was before. It was before all the hippies and stuff showed up and started smoking the marijuana. So
The Beatles. It's the Beatles. The Beatles are
Beatles?
the downfall of the youth.
Elvis gyrating.
Yeah, Elvis's pelvis was probably the biggest problem.
The Devil's Hips. Ooh, first edition, 1941.
Kind of goes in stages. Was it like in the 80s? It was the Satanic Panic.
Oh, that one, I got caught up in that one. My mom and dad burned an entire trunk load. Like literally our trunk was full of like D&D books and guides and all the stuff for D&D. They burned it because they said it was Satanist. They literally had a burn barrel, burned it all.
Oh my gosh!
They literally, they literally just torched the future of resellers somewhere.
They did.
Right?
I don't think I was ever so mad at my parents as when they did that. And half of those books weren't mine; they were my friends' books.
Yeah,
we just had them with me because we were going to go play, and they burned them.
My youth was a battle against my mother. You know how many times I bought Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction cassette?
Yeah.
She kept finding my hiding spots and throwing it away.
I don't think that ever worked, getting rid of them. That just made us go buy more. I mean, I think them burning all those books is what made me go out and buy my first Wasp album.
Yeah. Now that they should probably have burned. Let's just say I worked with Wasp and they do live sex shows on stage.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I saw something about, is it Chris Holmes? Was he the guitar player in that band?
I remember.
He's just been, I think his name is Chris Holmes. He's been in so much, like, he's had so many issues over the years, but I saw like he's back in the news for something this week.
All I gotta say is there's a good thing that cell phones didn't exist when I was in the music industry. Because
oh
yeah,
no photo evidence, man.
I don't think there was a day we rolled into the driveway after that day that we didn't just have. And back then, that was like the 80s, 90s. That's when everybody was putting the stereos in their cars and had to rattle the windows and the doorknobs. Wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like we'd roll in just cranking Megadeth and whatever we had to piss them off.
I remember them days.
That's when it's kind of funny when you see like those like 80s rockers when they try to join in on the cancellation train nowadays, and it's like none of y'all would have made it through.
No.
They'd cancel you today for stuff that happened back then if there was video of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if there had been a cell phone at every party we went to in the 90s, there's nobody that's in my generation that would be able to run for president. They'd all be liable for some kind of crime.
I don't think we ever wanted evidence back then. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think if you had it, you wouldn't have done it. Like, why do you want evidence?
And if you wanted evidence, you had to take it down to the Kinko's and have the photo guy get a look at it before you could develop it.
Right. Right.
Well, if you wanted evidence, you'd have had to carry a brick the size of a desktop computer on your shoulder to get it.
Right.
They have those disposable cameras you can buy at the gas station.
If you wanted video evidence, that is.
Oh yeah. But then, I mean, when you're buying those giant Sony camcorders that sat on your shoulder, I mean, just buying one had a stigma to it. It was like, oh, there goes somebody else making home porn. Like, you didn't just walk around with one of those. I think I might get to the bottom of this box, guys.
Look out.
A lot of books. I have so many photos banked up right now. I think I could list for the next 2 months without taking another photo.
Corey, I ran a show yesterday that had cookbooks in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you do all right with them?
No, I didn't sell not one. I sold the only thing I sold was the Stephen King books.
I think the problem is with cookbooks, if you're doing them on whatnot, the shipping is going to make them prohibitive. Oh,
Yeah.
you sold them at $1?
Started them at $2, but I did them buyer paid shipping because I couldn't do flat rate on them things because they're heavy as all get out.
Yeah, see, I don't pay more than $1 for a cookbook. I don't
Yeah.
care what it is.
You see, and then if somebody wanted to buy them, you know, I mean, I couldn't, like, if they bought more than 5 or 6 books, I couldn't ship them in a flat rate box. They wouldn't fit. I had some that weighed 7 pounds, car manuals that weighed 7 pounds. I ran.
Like the old Chiltons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hardback ones, the big thick ones.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Then I
pick
had some.
anymore.
Then I had some service manuals that you can only get from the dealership.
Some of those do all right.
I had an 89 Grand Am one in there, still brand new in the box it got shipped in.
Nice. 10 Commandments for Today by William Barclay.
I'll share it with you.
What the crap?
It is getting warm in here, folks.
See
I'm gonna have
that?
to turn the AC on. I'll tell you what, that turkey out there kicked the crap out of the side of my truck. He knocked all the dust off one side, I think. He was seeing his reflection in the truck and he was just attacking it. He was all pumped up and mad. I had to chase him with a rake. He was pissed. He was all puffed up and yelling at me the whole time, but he left. If he comes back, I'm smoking a turkey. Turkey season.
It's turkey season here, so
It is here too. I'm not licensed, but he's on my property. He's
being a nuisance.
He's
How many are y'all allowed to get there, Chris? You know?
I don't know. I don't hunt turkey, so I don't know. I just know there's a lot of people like turkey hunting right now.
I think they've gotten the turkey population back up in Tennessee pretty good. I think you can. Last I heard, you could get like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think that's about what it is here too. They have 2 seasons here, a spring and a fall, and I think you can get 4 or 5 both seasons. So you could load up on turkey. All right, I got to get away from these dang lights. All the books are photoed. Well, all those books. I have more.
Oh man, up in the backyard, everyone attacked. Turned into a ball.
Ballroom Blitz. I just sold a Beatles record. All right.
Ready, Steve? Andy? Let's go. Oh.
Hey, there's Matt.
Hey, Matt. Oh, do you have to come on here to defend his precious Jets?
What's going on, man?
Well, that didn't last long.
That's all. He couldn't even find anything good to say about him. He had to go.
I think we both had it.
What's up, Matt?
What's
Hey.
going on, buddy?
The ceasefire is over, Matt.
Is it? It's not even draft yet.
Hey, it did. Is Carson Beck? Yeah, is Carson Beck in the draft?
Who?
I'm interested in seeing if he goes undrafted.
Yeah, wild
heard-
turkeys have a lot of meat on them. They're really good.
Do you hear that the 49ers
Throw the whole
GM is
bird in
going to
the
use
smoke.
AI to do his drafting?
Do what now?
The 49ers GM is going to use AI to draft.
For real.
Not a bad
That'd be an
That's what he
interesting
said.
concept.
That's what he said.
Was he trolling people or being serious? Because
He's
that's
being serious.
do they have some kind of analytics that they're basing that on? So
I
I'm
think
assuming
so.
if you're using AI to do that, you're taking best player available, I would guess.
Yeah. I mean, their team is solid anyway, so they could
Yeah.
play around with AI.
Now that's interesting. I have not heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should hope we have a similar plan or a completely different plan.
Just a couple of minutes ago, I felt like Corey because I ran across the street to get Potbellies, and then somebody come up to me and say, "Hey, I watch your channel. I'm a big fan." Blah blah blah. I'm like,
Sweet.
wow.
Oh, wait, what do you mean, felt like Corey?
You know, Corey, you know when that one person sees you up there.
I just had to save my pickup from a turkey. You think I'm getting recognized out here?
Right.
The turkey, maybe the turkey recognized you. Turkey loves your channel.
That one other person, Corey, that has a smartphone and watches YouTube, that guy.
Yeah.
He
No, it was-
recognizes me every time.
It was the person in Dairy Queen.
I don't know if he recognized me, but that SOB knows now. He'll get chased with a rake.
The
That's
person
cool,
in
man.
Dairy Queen knows Corey. He's like, "Oh,
No, they
did
don't
your
even
wife
know.
get you food?"
They know Teresa. She gets my food for me.
Well, that's cool, Matt. That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, but also cool at the same time.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. The one time I remember being, I mean, we've been recognized a few times at garage sales, but the one time I remember being recognized was when this mom and this young kid, probably 10 or 12 years old, come running up to us at a garage sale. He recognized us, and he was dragging his mom out to go garage sailing because he watches our channel. So he was out on the trail hunting and just happened to see us, and we got to talk to him for a bit. That was kind of cool.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
been a really memorable time we were recognized.
When I go to estate sales, people see me and they go, "Oh, this effing guy."
Dad, I would say wild. If you do eat meat, I would say wild game is almost always better. The thing I hate about raised chickens or market chickens or turkeys is they pump them full of salt water and God knows what else before you ever get them. At least if I shoot the turkey out here, I know what he's been eating. He's been eating the cornfield next to me and my pickup.
Which videos of yours seem to do the best, Matt? Which format?
I mean, I don't do what's sold because I'm no expert, so I can't do what's sold.
You don't have to be an expert to say what's sold. You just
Like,
say
I don't have.
Like
I also don't have the setting for it too, so I can't do that yet until
The,
I get in place.
Cat, what are you talking about? Stop eating meat. I'm all right. I don't want to offend you, so I'm gonna let that lie.
I was just
I mean, if you allow me to eat bacon, I'll stop eating every other meat. I can't stop eating bacon.
And I probably have to agree there. Can't take bacon away.
I even cook with the bacon fat, so bacon helps me out a lot of different ways.
I'm way more likely to stop eating vegetables than stop eating meat.
Oh yeah, me both.
I can see it now. Corey's like, vile weed.
Stop killing animals. So you don't want me to do the live stream when I find this freaking groundhog that's tearing up my yard? Because him
I
when he's
do.
turned inside out.
I want to see it.
Groundhog good or what?
No, but neither is my yard anymore.
Tastes like chicken.
If you're making groundhog stew, I'd like to see you do that. I guess.
He's got my whole yard dug up. Like there's dirt mounds that are like 2 foot high and 3 foot around, just huge dirt mounds. Whole yard.
Could you gas them out?
No, I just wait. We have all of our windows in the house are like the whole south facing side of the
figures.
Oh yeah.
So I just keep an eye on the yard. When I see him, I got one last year. I'll get another one this year. I know they like living, but there's a whole damn empty cornfield he could dig up. He's digging up my yard, so he chose poorly. He made bad life decisions. Ain't my fault.
Corey needs to build a wall on his property.
I go to war on my property all the time.
You got to learn how to live at peace with nature, Corey.
Right?
Dude, you have to assert dominance on your property, Brad. You have to let them
Corey,
know
ask-
there's food.
Violence
Ask
is not
AI
the
how
way.
to get rid of them.
An eye for an eye leaves you both blind, Corey.
Well, if you kill them the first time, they can't come back and take yours.
If you repay evil with evil, evil will never leave your house.
I don't think the groundhog's evil. I think they're cute. I just think he picked the wrong yard to dig up. Not his fault.
Sounds like Caddyshack.
Where am I going to
Sequel.
relocate him, Lag? It's a groundhog. He's going to just tear up somebody else's yard.
Yeah.
They need to go to Wisconsin where they belong, or Ohio where Tuscanini Phil or whatever his name is, the groundhog that sees his shadow. I think he's from Ohio. He needs to go to Ohio, but I'm not driving him to Ohio.
No, I was asking Matt. I was wondering like if it is it like your estate sales video that do better, or do you have enough metrics to know
Oh,
what does best?
people actually like people like me doing Goodwill bins, but I hate it.
Imagine.
I
Really?
hate it. That's why I don't do it. Yeah,
I don't
because I
mind
get
the
so
bin.
many stares with the camera, and
Yeah.
they don't like it, but they know they're not gonna enforce it. And I don't know. I get people half my size elbow me in the ribs just to try to get into the new bins. I'm like, Jesus, I can't deal with that.
I've never been to a Benz, so
Me neither.
I should
Don't
find
do it.
I should find our highway sign. We have a highway sign when you come into South Dakota from when you come in from the Yankton side, from down on the southeast side. There's a sign on I-29 says in South Dakota we eat meat, wear furs, and shoot guns. If you don't like it, Minnesota's to the east.
I went up to Alex Beard King Picker's house to hang out with Mike Camparelli and some of those guys up there last year.
That'd be a good
And
time.
Alex was telling me that, or telling us that he takes his little girl with him to the bins. And
Yeah,
he
he
would-
did quite a bit.
her job was just to look for books, and then he would pay her like a certain amount for every like book of a certain value that he kept.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, dang, the thing that would like weird me out about the bins. This little girl's just hellholes and elbow in there, So
Yeah. In the bins by me, there's a family of 5, and they divide and conquer. They go to each corners of the bin place and start doing it, and then everything in the middle is all the t-shirt bros. So that I'm like, I can't deal with either of them.
I
well,
can't do the bins. I can't bring myself to do the bins.
the
Once a
family,
year, the profit is enough.
the
Yeah,
family that slays together stays together.
that's true.
The bins gets crazy. I think it just brings out the worst in humanity. It's just people are just bad people at the bins.
It's a flock of seagulls.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
There's too much
Where's-
crap in the world to fight over $2 shit out of a bin.
Right? I can't do it either.
You got to take your Commonwealth route. Then you got to get it before it gets there.
Right. So where is the bearded picker? He always hops onto this podcast all the time. Where is he?
I saw him in the live earlier. or
Yeah.
I saw a comment earlier.
I told him it was in the description.
He's lurking. He knows.
He's probably busy. He's too busy
Yes.
to deal with peons.
He has the best ASMR for you guys. Always tearing paper while you guys are doing stuff.
He's working.
You always
and
hear,
we're chatting.
you always hear that shh, shh, shh.
Just making noises, sound like he's working. Yeah.
Yeah,
He just plays.
He's just got it recorded on his phone, so it'll sound
talking
important.
about his vacuum cleaners.
Right.
Yeah, he'll say something like, "What do you do if you see this vacuum cleaner?" And you'd be like, "What?" He'd be like, "Take this hose off, throw the vacuum cleaner away. Lift this, $50."
Cat, what happened to your keyboard? Did it autocorrect? Uh-oh, McDonald's?
I had to get me some boba.
Okay.
Oh, Bobos.
Be thankful you got lunch, Corey.
I'm very thankful. You know what she's talking about. They have this new McFlurry Blizzard type thing. They call it the Derpy McFlurry. It's got like berry bobas in a McFlurry. It's weird. I
Is
didn't
that
want to
for is that for K-pop Demon Hunter kind of
Probably.
inspiration?
probably. Now that you mention it, the cup does look a little bit anime.
Yeah.
So it might very well be. I hadn't heard anything about it. I just thought the name looked funny. A Derpy McFlurry.
Because there's a derpy tiger in that movie.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go in audio mode so you don't have to see me chew.
Chris, how's your cards doing?
Doing okay. I'm thinking. So I've been talking with ChatGPT about it, and I'm going to take all the cards that are worth $5 or more off of buysportscards.com, and I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
put them. I think
Yes.
I'm going to open up another eBay store. I mean, I got ones just sitting around idling, and I pay $5 a month for it, and it's just sitting there. So I'm thinking about putting sports cards on there, and I'm also thinking about maybe doing some Pokemon. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I want to do that or not. But anything $5 and over, that's what I'm wanting to do. My problem is like I'm having issues on eBay, like finding the cards that I need. Oh wait, here's one right here. Okay. All right. So I did find it. Okay. So some of them I'm having the parallels, like what they are on buysportscards.com are different than what people's I'm listed for on eBay. So I'm having issues with that. And so, but I'm going through baseball right now and just looking and seeing what I got over.
Have you tried Google Lens? Because the wording on Google Lens comes closest to eBay.
Oh, okay. I'll look at that.
Yeah.
Say his name.
See, that's football.
Chris.
Cat's
Yeah.
angry of you, Chris.
Cat's right, you know.
What?
Cat's right.
Told you just before, stop thinking about it. Just do it. If it doesn't work, then stop. But you will never know if you're right. Just get out there and do it.
Even Nike knew that. TED Talk. Nice.
That Teddy Ruxpin I found, I don't have any C batteries. I had to get some C batteries to test it out. I'm like, who uses C batteries anymore?
Right. I think I have one of those like
Yes,
Amazon
bro.
packs of batteries, and I have like all the the 9-volt and C and
Yep.
be like, I can nothing ever. All the AAA and AA are gone, but
Yeah, it's like nobody
People-
uses those anymore.
right.
People who test things, they're the ones that use C batteries.
Yeah.
Venturo Suzuki.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Are you ordering sushi or something?
Yeah. Ah. Chris is the kind that sometimes needs a little bit of a boot in the backside to get him up. Man, I need that every day.
Lag does a lot of.
I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, because of how eBay's been going, man, for me, I mean, it's like, I mean, I have literally have to make myself to do something with eBay. I mean, because I'm just so distraught over what it's doing.
Chris, I actually think you're a hard worker and you're a good worker. I think you're just one of the personality types that needs somebody to tell them what to work on. That's not a
Yeah,
bad thing.
because I get ChatGPT. I see that because I get ChatGPT to make me a schedule, and if I can follow that schedule, man, I can do. You know what I mean?
How many years were you in the military?
That'll lead you off a cliff.
Long enough.
You have
Military is
the
good,
discipline.
good for that.
What happened? The military disciplined you. What happened?
Right.
I think he's got discipline. Just lacks direction sometimes.
Well, that's when your better half has to whip you into shape, right?
That's why Teresa and I make a good team. I'm really good at finding the direction and moving forward. She's really good at making sure that the things are still happening to keep you afloat. Like she's the worker bee. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
We know the truth, Brad.
You don't tell me.
Brad, you know, I never mentioned it. I like your system of your bins. I
Oh,
like
yeah?
to see. I like to see pictures so I don't have to read. So especially
Right.
early in the morning, you're like, I don't want to read that. What is this? Oh, I just look at the
Yeah.
picture. I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's in ET.
I did it to just to make it more enjoyable. Brings a little tiny bit of joy to my life.
Yeah.
When I see it. Who don't love Voltron, Defender of the Universe?
Where'd
Or
you get those
Scooby-Doo.
stickers at, Brad?
What's that?
Where'd you get the stickers at?
I just made them. I just printed them off on my label printer.
So is that actually your SKU? It's in Jurassic Park 1.
Yeah, that or these little mini totes. And it's barcoded too, so I can just scan it. I don't have to like type that in every time, you know. Or not that I type them in, period. My wife doesn't have to type them in. She just has to scan the barcode that it goes into. She's laughing over there.
See, Brad has a worker bee too.
You need to get one of those.
Yeah, I'm a one-man show. I need somebody like that.
You and me both.
I started to say something inappropriate there.
Brad.
So Brad, being a religious guy, I want to get your take. Some people like hate it when people buy holy Bibles, and others are cool with it. How do you feel about it?
So like personally, I sell them, and it's kind of like what I was talking about earlier. Is like for me, it's like I'm not really selling the Bible. I'm selling the commentaries and the stuff that go with it, if that makes sense. Like I'm not just picking up Bibles to sell. But beyond that, philosophically, you know, there's never been a Bible that someone has that wasn't bought somewhere or paid for by someone somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then we're part of a group. I don't know if you're a religious man either, but on your phone, a lot of people have the YouVersion Bible app.
Mhm.
It's like over 1 billion people have it now. It's a free app, and we're actually connected to the church, and part of our giving goes to help fund that app. So we're literally giving the Bible away. People don't have a Bible because someone bought one at a Goodwill and it didn't go into the right hands. So
Mhm.
anything
That's probably the one on my store that if somebody sent me a sob story and they really needed a Bible, I'll just give them one.
Oh yeah, and
I
that's the thing. I've given away so many Bibles personally, like my own Bibles and stuff. But the ones I have for sale typically aren't just Bibles; they are study Bibles. And here's the thing I know about Bibles is like people who have Bibles have like 6 or 7 or 8 Bibles. So
Yeah.
that's just the way it is.
In my
But I
area,
got-
there's a lot of Luther Bibles.
The verdict is sell them.
Yeah, I've got no problem
Yeah.
with it.
I mean, I'm going to hell anyway. I might as well just buy it and just resell it.
I'm
Doesn't
going
matter.
to hell anyway.
Hey,
So
Brad,
here's I can get ultra controversial and go a little further if you want me to. Go ahead, Teresa.
I have a question.
Teresa's back with the light spread.
Yes,
You want the little hanger things on them?
Hell
I
yeah,
don't necessarily need that, but if they were on there, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I have some that have it and some that don't.
I'm taking them off so I can sell them separately.
Yeah. If you need them, keep them. I'm just bolting mine straight to.
Some
Right,
of
Brad.
them, some of them don't. It's a mix.
What's that, Matt?
All right, Brad, go a little deeper.
So like this is where this might offend somebody here, and that's not my point. But
All right, then.
as a Christian man, Corey's bowing out. He won't be a part of this. No, I'm not going to be like controversial necessarily, but it's like take something of a different faith, of a different religion that I personally don't believe is true because of my convictions based around the Bible and scriptures, stuff like that, or the library of the Bible. Like I won't sell those things. So I will sell the Bible, but I won't necessarily pick up something, that's an opposite faith to that and sell that. But that's just a personal conviction, and I don't feel any kind of hostility towards anybody who does. That's just me.
Yeah,
I will sell
that's
the
just
whole
preference.
collection of Wiccan. I don't care. It's
I'll
sell.
Yeah. So that'd be a good example. Like I will all day long pick up a Bible and sell it, but I wouldn't pick up a Wiccan spell book and sell that. So
The Wiccan spell book would sell faster.
yes, it would. It actually would. Yeah. But that's just a personal conviction. I'm not. Anything I say is going to sound offensive, but I don't want to be the one putting that stuff out there. if that
I'm not
makes sense.
offended, but I'm wondering if you would have been on my mom and dad's side when they burned my D&D books now.
Yes, Corey. You're going to hell, my child.
Corey, I still have the first edition Monster Manual.
We had so much. We had so many of them, and they burned them all. I was so upset.
You want to buy
Yeah,
it from me? I have them.
This is not controversial. I just like to give Brad crap, and
I'm sorry that happened to you, Corey.
I appreciate it. It doesn't give me my books back. I think
No, it
I think from that point on, I had a new respect for books. It was like there was a little bit of reverence for any book. We didn't really get rid of books after that.
Yeah. So
Got over it.
there's no telling how much especially with those vintage ones, there's no telling how much money you would have been sitting on.
Oh, I know. And the worst part is there is a little bit of karma involved because my dad is one of the cheapest, stingiest people in the world. If he had any idea how much money he burned when he burned that,
He might
he'd
not.
have never got that lighter out of his pocket.
I can clarify a little further too. Like works of fiction, I got no problem with works of fiction, but things that purport to be of whatever, I'd stay away from those things.
Isn't
So,
that what Wicked
I wouldn't have gotten rid of your Dungeons and Dragons necessarily.
Brad, and you're not controversial.
I appreciate that, Brad.
Mike the Death Pile picker is controversial. So
Yeah.
That's- that's
You know,
that-
I talked to Mike once. I told him that we should have done a podcast called the Heaven and Hell podcast.
He's
Angels
doing a
and
bit on
Demons.
his podcast. I like that now.
Angels and Demons. That's what it should be.
He tried to get Rev to say whether or not certain people were going to hell based on what they sold.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that segment they're doing. I guess is that something they're going to sound like they're going to try to do it more than once.
I would love it if they did. That was a funny segment.
Yeah.
More
Rev-
funny because they put Rev on the spot.
Rev kept it pretty PC there, or pretty
Yes.
non-confrontational. They ought to lean into it just for fun. Of course,
That's
somebody
what-
wouldn't be able to see it for fun that it was, but you know.
Yeah, that's all right. It was a funny segment, though. I enjoyed it. But I am, as Kat said, a bit of a heathen. So
No, I don't mind talking about any of that stuff. I just like sometimes the context that you talk about it in makes a big difference in the company that you're in. So
what if you sold drones to nation states? I don't know if I would. I don't think I would do that.
To hear everybody say it, I'm the controversial one.
Yeah, controversial.
Yeah.
Confused. It's a different.
Unorthodox, maybe.
Oh.
Word.
I was confused, different than confrontational.
Confucius say, "He who chased two eBay store catch neither."
You're not wrong, Pat. Mike is actually a pretty smart fella. He does play the okey doke pretty good, though.
He does.
I really like Mike. He's good people.
I met Mike on his way through to something one time. He's just a big teddy bear.
We
He
told Mike
seems okay.
on the last
Sometimes
Cincinnati
his jokes.
rally.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just at the last Cincinnati rally. We stole Mike's phone and went and took pictures of the urinals in the bathroom.
You
Put
did
it back
the
on.
elbow thing. Yeah.
Did he like that?
He did. He said he really enjoyed it and he appreciated the effort.
He seems okay. Sometimes his jokes, I'm like wondering if there are half truths behind his jokes sometimes, though.
Mm.
Yeah, there's some that probably cross the line a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's always saying them as a joke. And in that way, I think you have a lot of freedom in that. As long as you're saying it to be funny, I think you can say whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, some people say the N word because they're trying to be offensive, and some people say the N word because they're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
That don't even sound right.
It's true, though.
That's a joke, but it's true. So
It's
both.
true. Yeah. It's true.
Really.
Like
I
some people are trying to draw a laugh.
I'm not a big one for believing there's any kind of. I don't think you ought to be able to just shut off a word because you're offended by the word. You should be offended by the meaning of it. Not the meaning of it, but the intention of them saying it. If somebody's being a jerk, they're being a jerk. Doesn't matter what word they use.
Hmm.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
any reason why this card's worth $10?
Who is
You
that?
want me to
Alex Bregman?
It's Alex Bregman.
Yeah. Any serial number to it?
No.
I have no clue because I hate that guy.
It's a short print. It's a short print variation. Could that be the reason why?
It could be. Could be. Is there variation artwork on it?
I don't know how. Like, I don't understand.
There you go, being confrontational again.
What year is that?
This is let me get my magnifying glass out. 2021.
Tops.
Yes. Heritage.
called Heritage.
Yeah, what's it?
The variant is supposed to be it's an attributes short print variation. Description
So apparently,
variant team color.
apparently it's limited edition. It's $999 printed for that card. So that's probably why it's worth the way it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I hate that guy. Now he's gonna show up in my search feeds.
But you know what, though? You might hate him, but it's a $10 card, and I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I'd rather burn it, but that's just me.
God almighty.
So is that what you sell, Matt? Sports widgets?
I'll sell anything other than anything in the Boston and Massachusetts area.
So Matt understood my Bible stance completely. Like he will sell football cards, but he will not sell a Dolphins card. Because you can't put that kind of trash out there
It's
in the
true.
world. Yeah. See,
It's true.
See, he understands
It's true.
completely.
Yeah.
I will burn
But
that
hell,
card before I sell it.
I'm trying to think if I have that strong a feeling on anything that I would like. It's not.
Not me.
I just don't have that strong a feeling on any one thing that I can think of that I'd be like, I won't sell that. I'm trying to think if
you
there is.
You don't follow sports ball, so you don't know. If you follow
Well,
sports
Yeah.
ball,
sports ball, it wouldn't be any of that. Yeah, I don't do any of the sports ball stuff just because I don't know it. Like I can't hate it.
Right.
I don't know.
maybe something from North Dakota you hate.
No, we like our northern neighbors. They're basically just junior Canadians, like good people up there.
Hmm.
See, here's another one worth $10, and I have no idea why. It's a 2019 Bowman first. That guy right there. Let's see. It's Gunnar Henderson.
He's a good rookie.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not a sports person, but I think it's deeper than that. I'm just not a super competitive person in any sense of the word. So sports just don't make sense to me because I'm not a super competitive person.
Okay.
You have to start looking at it differently. Here's what I mean by that. Not that you're going to. I'm not going to change your mind here. But
Let's
like,
see.
when you read, so like back in the day, like I have this this friend of ours. She didn't want to watch Star Wars, right? Because she's not into that. She's not into space stuff or in sci-fi. And I told her, I was like, it is that, but it's just wrapped in that. Like deep down, it's just a story about a young kid, you know, searching for something, so to speak, and gets caught up in the hero's journey and blah, blah, blah. And that story's been told with a space, you know, setting. Yep. That story's been told in a bunch of different settings, but it's the exact same story. So it's like if you approach it like that, it's not necessarily a sci-fi thing.
What story does sports ball teach you, though?
Well, sports ball is just human drama. There's storylines every week. And it's just human drama. It's like wrestling. It's like pro wrestling.
It's like wrestling, human drama, man.
Corey's been watching pro wrestling. I mean, Chris been watching pro wrestling all weekend.
Yep.
I'm not a wrestler.
No, wait, Brad. It's sports entertainment, man. It's sports entertainment.
It's
Corey doesn't like drama.
I have
Corey
a hard
doesn't
time
watch
calling it
YouTube
sport.
drama.
No, I'm not a big drama person either. Like I not drama, and I don't like wrestling. Like I'm not a soap opera person.
You're watching Lucifer right now.
I'm watching Lucifer, but there's some entertainment there that's comedy.
Did you ever see that show Reaper, Corey? I think it wasn't that the name of that show, Tanya? Reaper?
Yeah.
It didn't get like a full run, but it was a pretty fun show.
I don't know if I saw that one or not.
It had I can't think of that guy's name that was in it.
Ray Wise.
Yeah, you had Ray Wise in it, and it had, I can't remember the main character's name.
Kevin Smith.
The girl was in. It's a fun show, though.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I never watched that. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's
Reaper.
Yeah, it's called Reaper.
Reaper.
And it did,
Oh,
it doesn't have a resolve. It doesn't resolve because it didn't get to finish its run, but it was a fun show.
Chris, going back to the cards, don't question it. If it sells for that price, to sell it.
Okay.
Just like any other reselling item, right? You don't question why a buyer buys it. Do you like it? You'll buy it.
Right.
I just with cards, that seems like it would be a little bit different, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like trying to
Yeah,
figure
I
out why
feel like
something sells for more on Amazon when it shouldn't. You know, like
Yeah,
you can buy
sales
the big size for half the money, but the smaller size
Yeah.
sells for big money, and why? But don't question it. If it's working, just let it rip.
been trying to talk Chris out
Yeah,
of being in
exactly.
the cards market since episode 1. We're on episode 45.
What's that?
I feel like we let you down.
But you need a card guy in your podcast. You need at least one card guy.
Why?
You need one that knows something about cards. What it is? What it
I
is.
do know about cards. I know it's a horrible market to be in.
It is. It's gotten worse now.
You think it's horrible?
It's
I know
gotten
it's
worse.
I
Because
think,
you
from my
have-
understanding, though, I think the breakers have ruined it from when I was a kid. Because now, like the base cards, they're not even worth anything anymore. You know, you got to get something special with an autograph on it, or have some kind of flashy sparklies or something on it. You
I
know,
love the way you said special. It
It's
sounded
It
so
gotten worse because like you have
I mean, it's got to look something like that with an auto on it or something. You know, it's just
Chris. It's almost like the
it,
book
it
market.
gotten worse
Books-
because you got
Go ahead. Nick.
I was saying it's gotten worse because one, you have companies buying other companies, monopolizing. Then you have the bros on whatnot trying to hype cards up and sell it overinflated prices. Then you have some inner mingling stuff where people are just like not fulfilling orders and stuff like that and keeping it and selling it. There's a lot of shadiness going on and a lot of monopolies. It's just turning me off from it. Honestly,
and then you
I mean,
got companies that can't even get licensed anymore. So you get
Yeah.
cards with a colored uniform, and that's it.
but for you and Carrie, who does like dollar cards and the lower tier cards, it won't affect you. But
Yeah.
if you do like the upper tier stuff, it's not for you anymore. Even the dealers who go to the card shows, they're just buying from each other. That's all they're doing. They're selling it and buying it from each dealer. So anytime you see them on social media where they're selling something, is either a rich person who's buying the car for whatever reason, or they're selling it to another dealer.
Huh.
Just like one of my cards, all these dealers come to me trying to buy my card, but they underpricing it, obviously, because they want to sell it. But I'm not selling it. I turned down 25 grand for a card I have.
What?
Yeah, I turned down 25 grand because it's worth 65 and up.
Shoot, I'd sell a Jets card for that much.
You know, hey, there's a card out there that somebody's wearing around their neck. It's that guy from the Shark Tank.
Logan Paul. Oh no, that guy. Yeah.
No. He's got it's an NBA. It's got like 3 people on it. It's like millions of dollars, is whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
You know
probably
what
the
I'm talking about?
Jordan. It's probably
Yeah.
the Jordan, LeBron, and
Bryant.
Kobe.
Don't it have Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant on it? Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I thought he had like a Pokemon card or something around his neck.
Logan Paul did.
Logan-
Yeah, he had the first
Logan-
edition 1999 Charizard.
Yeah, Logan Paul had the Pokemon card, but he got in trouble over that Pokemon card for doing something weird, shady with the money about it.
He sold it. He sold it on Whatnot, by the way.
Did he?
Yeah.
How much did he sell it for? I wonder.
I don't remember.
See, somebody like me get one of them things, man, and I go on Whatnot, I would sell for $2, man.
Right. Well, Corey will buy it, and then he will do the research and sell it.
Yeah, Corey would buy it and be like, "Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a $30,000 card. Well, no, that was $1 million card. Here's $1 million
Yeah.
card. $2 on whatnot. Yeah, I'll take it."
Yeah,
But then there's people that probably wouldn't bid on it because they think it was fake.
yeah,
I wouldn't have enough information on it. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable buying an expensive card like that, just because I don't know enough about them. Like it's so
Lies.
far out of my league of normal. But
lies. You bought those fake Pokemon cards last time.
yeah, but it was an entire tote for like $10. I didn't lose anything. It was a risk we're taking. I
But
wasn't buying something expensive.
But if Chris sold it to you for $10, you would have took it.
Oh yeah, then I'd take a chance.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take a risk on a low dollar thing. But for high dollar things, I have to know a little bit of something.
Yeah,
I like risk, but I'm not crazy. I'm not a gambler.
yeah. Leave the gambling to me. I'll be the
Yes.
gambler.
I will. You can afford it. You have a job.
Yeah. And ironically, my boss leaves me alone, so that's how come I still have a job.
My boss is a dick.
So Matt,
He's a slave driver, right?
out of the probably there's no way it's 1,000. I'd say probably 300 cards, or no.
Hey, Corey, is my
It may be 1,000 cards. I have 1,000 baseball cards. Only 17 that I have are worth over $5.
Why don't you just sell it on Whatnot, like American Arbitrage?
Do what?
Just sell it on Whatnot, like American Arbitrage.
Yeah, but
Here, go ahead, Dave. What were you asking?
Never mind, I figured it out.
Okay, I'll unmute him.
See, Corey gives me no respect.
yeah. See, I got stuff like this, man. That's just not. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
worth. They're not worth anything, believe it or not.
Oh,
Just
we
sell it-
believe it.
I mean, it might be worth $1.
Just sell it on Whatnot, like American Arbitrage. That's all.
Man, you gotta have a following for that.
No, you just got to get you one of those paper mulching machines so you could turn it into toilet paper.
Chris, this is what you do. You do a tandem sale with American Arbitrage. You just do a split stream with them, and that's how
Yeah.
you get your following.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But here's my thing: is he doing Whatnots or is he on Bit cards?
You know what? You're hearing it from me, but there's certain things are not doing so well over there. That's why you have Rod picking and punching doing Whatnot still. That's why you have Carrie still doing Whatnot as well. They're still doing Whatnot.
I noticed Tim is running Whatnot cards every day now.
Yeah. I don't think the cards is going to do that great because they still do a lot of streams on Whatnot.
Yeah.
You got to have the audience for that.
How
Yeah.
dare you, Matt? How dare you?
Just like yours, Corey, right? Yours is the ones that you made, the dollar and gold ones. Those are not doing too well either, right? You guys
The
kind
dollar
of,
auction?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
we're
kinda skipped that.
we're basically just right in the shutdown phase on that. There just wasn't enough people to even run stuff at $1.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to have people.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of failures there in district because Shane's book thing is gone, your dollar thing is gone. You know, a
My
lot of
hat
them-
store's gone.
Yeah.
There's just better ways to do it. That's the thing for us is, yes, you can grow it. I do think you can make a good one over there. I think you can make a run of it, but you got to be willing to put the effort and the time into it. And
Yeah.
it wasn't worth the squeeze. Over. It ended up not being worth the squeeze. At all.
Yeah.
How are Commons doing over there? Is it still
They've
running?
kind of, I mean, like, I don't think anybody's even managing it anymore because we go over there and we see like a single item listed for more than eBay price, which is completely against what Commons was.
Yeah.
So I think it's just largely ignored for the most part.
Yeah.
But I don't know that for sure. Maybe we just caught it in the middle of the week. I don't know. But I think most of those are kind of, the hype on those is wearing out.
Yeah.
I think the only one that's really doing good is Jocelyn's, though.
Yeah.
She killed
But
it.
she has a big following.
Yeah, hers is doing really, really good over there.
Did she have a big whatnot following before she did that?
She just
I
had a
don't
big
know.
following, period.
Yeah.
She's able to get them over there, I guess. But it's doing good not just for her, but for kind of everybody selling there, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
think it's doing good for the sellers. Yep.
Yeah. When I say good for everyone, relatively, that's a relative term, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they're selling glass over there that has no business selling for the price it does. That's a good
Yep.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of made its own market. Yeah, she's crushing it over there. She does really good.
Corey, did I hear that you bought Pokemon cards?
Long time ago, they were all fake.
What?
Yeah, I bought a whole tote, like a big 3-foot tote of them. They were all fake.
How did you determine that?
It took me like 2 weeks of asking smart people like Matt and Ray from
Feel one apart.
We did end up tearing a few apart. Yep.
So
Yeah.
how do you wait a minute? How do you tell if a Pokemon card's fake or not?
You
Can
can
you buy
type.
a tote of? Can you buy a 3-foot tote of them for $10? If you can, they're fake.
You could tell, Chris, right off the bat. You look at the hologram. If it's too shiny, very too shiny, it's probably fake.
Yeah, but that's subjective. That's the thing about Pokemon card fake that pisses me off.
Yeah.
It's subjective. Everybody I asked said the same thing. Well, you look at this or you look at that, and if it's too much of this or too little of that, but if you don't have a real one to compare it, what's too much?
Yeah.
Is it shiny? Yes. Is it shinier than the real one or less shiny than the real one? I don't know. I don't have a real one.
Right,
know.
right, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
It's a very subjective thing, but there are certain things in the holograms now that
Yeah.
you can tell. Once you do the research, you can tell. But if you don't know Pokemon cards,
Right.
just don't buy them.
Look,
So
Chris, you remember those vending machines where you put in 50 cents and you twist the knob and you get a card out?
yeah.
So if you see a Pokemon card that looks like it came out from like a vending machine like that, then it's most likely fake.
So the
Put it
ones
that
in
way.
the vending machines were fake?
Well, if it looks like that, most likely it's fake.
Because I'm thinking about, so you know I got the Buck Mountain Rips TikTok over there. I'm thinking about doing Pokemon on that also.
Corey, I seriously think I should travel to Chris' area and just give him a 101 on cards.
It wouldn't help.
It might.
It wouldn't help.
You never know, Corey. Listen. I love opening packs of cards, and once I do that, man, it's just like, what do I do with them? That's why I got the spysportscards.com. Just put. I got.
I already gave Chris the best card advice anybody's ever given him, and he just won't listen. He won't listen, Matt. I've told him 100 times, throw those fucking things in a burn barrel and be done with cards and sell shit that's worth money. And he
Yeah.
won't listen.
But this is my hobby. This ain't a business. This is my hobby. So I
I see where you're going now. I see where you're
Quit
going.
trying to
Ned.
make money on it.
Cat,
what'd
his
you-
focus needs focus.
What'd you say, Brad?
I see where you're headed with this line of reasoning, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean the cards is a hobby. It's not a business. You know what I mean? To me,
Yeah, we
it's
know.
not. I mean, I got 12,000 cards listed on buysportscards.com. 12,000 cards. You got them all listed for 25 cents a piece. There's some more that's listed above that, $1 or whatever, I mean, I like it. I like it. I
Then
like
just do
cards.
it.
I like opening the packs. I like the mystery. And I really want to do the Pokemons. But the problem with the Pokemons is, where do I sell them at once I open the packs? I want to just get rid of them.
You just killed your argument, Chris. If you like it, just do it. Use it as a hobby. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It's a hobby. Sell them in lots on eBay if you need to, but
Yeah.
take the money equation out of cards altogether
Okay.
because it's like buying an RV. Dumbest mistake you'll ever make because they depreciate immediately. They're worth nothing, but you enjoy them. So do it for the enjoyment. Don't worry about the money because cards are not going to make you money. You're going to lose money. It's a bad investment.
So I heard Derek on Postscript Garage say the best day as an RV owner is the day you get one and the day you sell one.
Yep. It's
Well,
like
my TikTok channel, I'm 400 and no 500 and wait a minute 5,200 people away from hitting 10,000 followers on there. I'm almost at the 5,000 mark, halfway there, and that's just for opening packs of cards. So you get to 10,000, you can start earning a little bit of money per the views for that, you know. But I mean, I like opening the packs, you know. I like doing it. So I mean, it's not like I'm trying to create a business with Pokemon or sports cards that I can survive off of. I don't think I can do that. I don't have enough knowledge there to do that. I mean, Matt's talking about cards that are $60,000. I mean, obviously, I don't have $400 or $500 to spend on a $60,000 card because them boxes to get them cards right there, you got to pay $400, $500, $600, sometimes $1,200 for the box to even find those cards, to take the chance to see if those cards are there. I don't have that kind of income. I just like open the 7 and 8, 9, maybe a $30 box, you know, and seeing what's in it and being surprised if I get a $10 card.
I don't think this is a business decision. I think this is an addiction. I think Kat's right. It has nothing to do with business.
How dare you?
It's for
How
me,
dare
it's
you?
shooting. I like shooting, but it costs you a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're just shooting money out the end of the barrel. You never get it back, and you're never going to. And as long as you go into it with that, then it's just an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it's just like hunting and fishing. If you spend all that money on hunting and everything, and you go out and you hunt all season, you don't kill a deer. I mean, all you did was waste time.
Or you do it like we do it in South Dakota, and you just wait and you kill a turkey with a rake.
So does that mean that all hobbies are addiction?
Yeah.
Is all hobbies are addiction?
No, I don't
You
think
just can't let the hobby take over. Right?
I have a lot of hobbies, but I don't like I won't spend money on them foolishly and then think I'm going to get that money back. Like I know it's like I know I'm going to spend $50 to buy movie and popcorn and whatever. I'm not getting that back. I was buying entertainment. That was it.
Right. You're buying entertainment. Yeah, I get that. I don't expect to get my money's worth out of these cards ever. You know what I put into them. So I did have one good hit one time. I pulled a.
It is.
Matt I know exactly what I'm talking about. I pulled a 2024 or 25 prism, disco prism of Jaden Daniels rookie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that come out of a $25 box, and I sold it within an hour on eBay for $100. You know, so I mean that's a pretty good hit right there. You know, that's the best card I've ever pulled. You know, so
Chris, do you have an antique mall near you?
Hey, Trace.
Yes, we got several.
Could you maybe make grab bags for people if you get a booth and just put like grab bags or something for your cards? Maybe you could sell it that way.
Maybe it's a good idea, but I don't. The problem with the antique booths is $350 for a 5x10 area.
Do you have any other items that would make the rent money?
I mean, I could source bigger stuff, you know.
Maybe that's a venue you should try to get rid of some of the cards.
Right. There is an antique booth of like an antique store like an hour from us that we go to all the time. And there's several booths in there that has cards, dollar cards, 50-cent cards, you know.
Yeah.
4 for $1, whatever. And,
Yeah.
and see, that's what I'm thinking about doing also is so I do flea markets now every other Wednesday morning. And then I try and do the one here in Pickens also on Friday or Saturday. Well, I can't do it on Friday morning because I do my What Shot show, but on Saturday morning. I've thought about taking my cards there and just be like 4 for $1. Take your pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Chris, you ready for some tough love?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. The card, there's nothing wrong with doing the cards. You keep doing the cards, but you could justify doing that so much easier if you just go out and do one of your bushwhacking jobs or whatever the hell you're doing. If you just go out and clear one grove of trees with that skid loader, you've got your card habit taken care of for a month.
Yeah.
And justify it that way and just take the business completely out of it. Just enjoy the hobby. And do it on TikTok. If you make a few dollars, fine, but you never have to question any of this again. Like if you never make a penny and you go burn them when you're done, doesn't matter. You paid for it all with one job.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. I was just thinking, okay, I like opening these packs. Let me do the pack opening on TikTok. So I started doing that, and then I started having all these cards stacked up, and I'm like, well, what do I do with them? Well, let me put them on buysportscards.com because you can sell them for 25 cents over there and just put them over there. Now, I do orders. Like I filled one yesterday. I sold 6 cards yesterday. I mean, there wasn't no money in that. I might have made $2 or something there. But, I mean, it's better than those 6 cards sitting here or collecting dust or, like you said, starting a fire with them, I mean.
Well, just box them up in like Velveeta cheese boxes and take a box of those a week down to the children's hospital and just donate them.
Right. Well, see, I'm on my Whatnot shows now in the Buy It Now section. I got it where it's like 50 random cards for like $3. 50. I mean, you can't buy 50 cards from anywhere for $3. So I'm doing that in the Whatnot shows. I'm putting them in the Buy It Now stuff. But anyway,
I guess you consider those Whatnot shows part of your hobby. Like it's not your business. You're not trying to make money. It's just part of your hobby. Then you don't have to count that as wasted time. But if you're running a Whatnot show and that's part of your reselling business and you're running cards, I think
no. That's not what I'm saying. Like the show that Teresa was in yesterday morning. Like if you would have looked in, because I was doing random items. If you would have looked in my Buy It Now section, you would have seen cards, pack of random 50 cards for $3 in the Buy It Now part. I just added it there. It's not for resale. I mean, I didn't do that for business. It's just another way to get rid of the cards. Like I sold all the Garbage Pail Kid cards Monday, I think it was, or not Monday, last Thursday, I think, or last Friday. I sold all the Garbage Pail Kid cards I had in there, every one of them.
Yeah. I'm in no position to give you advice on that. I don't know anything about cards. The one thing I have a tendency to look at it from the business side, and you spend a lot of time on a very low profit, money losing section of the business. But if you take the business out of it, the conversation's different. So you only have to justify it to you, I guess.
Yeah. And so Raven Reventure Goods says that they throw Pokemon bulk cards in junk drawer lots for eBay, and they always sell.
But you can't spend a week doing a Whatnot shows and card breaks and TikToks on your cards and stuff like that, and then complain your eBay's not doing good.
No, I don't. I mean, I may not be explaining myself correctly. I mean, we're doing the eBay thing, and we're doing 1 hour Whatnot show. We're trying to do it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but we are finding out real quick, fast, in a hurry. Inventory goes fast, and you got to be able to resupply that inventory to be able to have the next show. So, we're dealing with that, doing the best we can, and so I do that an hour a day. The goal was to run it for an hour and cut it off. What sold. What didn't sell. That was it. So like yesterday, we didn't have an hour's worth of stuff, but we did sell stuff, So, I mean, it's
you got something.
That's why I'm putting random stuff in the Buy It Nows that stuff I'm not going to run in the show because I automatically know, well, there's no card people in the show. They're not going to buy, I'm not going to run this in the show. I just put it in a buy it now.
Let me ask you this: if you had to, if your whole place went away and you were relocated to a new place, and you had no inventory and you had to start over tomorrow, would you go buy cards?
If I had to redo everything,
If you would start over from scratch and you had no inventory, would you still be as into the cards? Would you go? Would you be buying cards?
well, I'm not buying cards for business making money aspect of it.
But would you be buying cards at all?
I'm buying it because it's a hobby. I enjoy opening the packs.
So
Let's just go
It
to
sound-
Walmart and open some packs.
I do. I go to Walmart and get them and open the packs.
Oh no, don't buy them. Just open them.
I don't think that word that much.
so it sounds like it's a hobby, but it's overflowing your workspace. So you're trying to sell them, but you're not selling them fast enough to buy more of it. That's what it sounds like.
Wait a minute, say that again.
It sounds like it's a hobby that you enjoy, but it's taking over a lot of your space. So you're trying to sell some because you don't have room for it and you're trying to buy more. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, just liquidate, man.
I pick up,
Yeah.
Chris. You could do. It's your money. You're buying the cards. You do what you want, and it's your time. You can waste it on whatever you. I waste time on different stuff. Everybody wastes time on something.
I haven't weighed in, but is it like video games where you're trying to sell them just so you can buy some more?
That's what I'm getting at.
That kind of
Well,
thing.
don't wait a minute. Wait a minute now. We sell. Wait a minute. We sell everything just so we can buy more and resell it too.
For a different reason. You don't mind taking a loss on that. Like if I'm into a thing, like let's say music, guitars.
Different situation for sure.
Yeah, but if I buy like stuff, I know it's going to depreciate in value for the most part. But when I get rid of it to get something else, I'm not trying to not lose money on it, if that makes sense.
I'll give you an
Like,
example.
with buying and selling stuff in here, I'm definitely not trying to lose money. I'm trying to make a profit when I sell it. But with my hobby, I'm just trying to get another thing. I'm not necessarily trying to make money on it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just trying to understand what you're getting at.
This
That's what
sounds
I
like
said. Maybe
first
I'm not
intervention.
explaining it right. I
Sometimes
mean, y'all. I feel like y'all are
Word for
thinking that I'm trying to make a business out of this.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Chris. I'm saying it's taking away time and money from your business. It's hurting your business. That's what I'm trying to say. But if it's not, like you're the only one that knows the truth of that. If it's not taking time away from your business and it's not taking money away from your business, I know we've talked about this before where you're like, you didn't have enough come back into the budget to go sourcing that week. But if you're spending money on cards and you're still saying those kind of things, that's what I'm saying. It's taking away, it's hurting your business. And I don't know if that's true. You're the only one that does, but that's
Right.
the point I'm getting at, is that I think it's actually at this point it's gone past a hobby and you're a crack addict. And like it's an addiction that needs to be reined in.
I hear you. Well, Kat says she can grab a grab bag full of Dodgers and Yankee cards. Could be.
I took one of those flat rate priority boxes, like the white flat rate ones.
Yeah.
And I had to stack two of them together and stuffed all the cards I had in them and sent them all to Carrie. Like 2 years ago, I just got rid of everything. That thing was like 20 pounds, and I just sent them off to Carrie. And I promise you, when Carrie opened it, he was like, "I don't want this shit either."
I don't know.
That's why I don't know how you guys do dollar coin cards. I don't find the fulfillment of selling dollar coin cards on live stream, because then that suffers and mailing it out, not much of a profit, too much time,
Here you go, Brad.
too much negatives.
Those are the ones you're after?
Yeah, I do have one more question I didn't think to ask, actually.
Yep.
What would be the footprint of that if it were square? What's the diameter?
Do I count the bracket?
No, just
Yeah,
do
count the.
and then add
That probably would be all right. But this,
4-inch or 6-inch?
They're 4 3/4 across.
that works. That works.
So then you got the screws for the bracket. I didn't take that into account, but
Yeah, that works.
4-inch
Yeah.
bar.
maybe 5 inches across.
4 3/4 is across the whole light. So if you got a 5-inch space, you probably get them in there.
Yeah, I think our truss is probably 8-inch on the interior.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of room for
Yeah.
that then.
They go inside the truss and light the truss up from the inside.
You want all 6?
I don't know. You want all 6 or you want just 4?
6. I need 6.
You need 6.
I have 6. I have 6 upright trusses that I
Well,
need them for.
6, and they're tested, so you're good.
What's up, Jeff?
Jeff's here.
What's going on, Jeff?
You missed it, Jeff. We were talking cards. You could have helped us out with Chris.
Not cars. Cards. 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 Cards.
You'll have to dust them yourself.
What industry are you in, Matt? Without revealing. What's that?
I work in technology,
Nice.
finance technology.
Well, that's just so Portland.
Boring.
Are you worried about being outsourced by AI?
Oh, we won't. We're using it though.
It's using you.
Yeah, it's using me.
Now I've seen the chatter around AI has picked up significantly in the last week with some of these reports coming out and stuff
Yeah.
about the AI apocalypse that's incoming.
When did Terminator 2 say that the Judgment Day is going to happen?
I'm here for it.
I think it's already happened, maybe. I
Yeah,
could
I
be
think
wrong.
it's in the past now.
Yeah.
But we avoided it because they, it's
They
all
said
recent.
on her back.
Something different now.
She avoided it, and now I pushed it forward a bit.
Yeah.
So Brad, how do you get into lighting? How you got your knowledge on lighting?
Oh, music stuff.
The church.
Being in music, but also we do use that lighting at the church. So
It's
I
funny. It
understand.
actually came from a church. Now it gets to go back to one.
Brad, you have to clean it yourself. I'm not cleaning them.
That's fine.
They dusty.
They're not super dirty.
We'll leave a bad review.
I don't care.
Brad, do an INAD.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, not on friends and family, you can't.
He's gonna dispute the charge.
Yeah,
He's gonna do a chargeback.
I'm gonna
I
send
got
Chris.
your address,
I know where you live.
but I ain't driving there for the cost of these lights. I can promise you that. So you're probably safe.
Oh, my car would.
I'm gonna start a return on Chris's item when it gets here.
Yeah.
Did you buy something from the auction?
Do a chargeback on Teresa.
Right?
We thought about putting these lights up and just have them in strobe mode while we're doing our videos by the fallout wall.
Yeah,
Add a little something extra.
there's some of those settings on there. So like you can use them with a pro, software and run them like that and blah blah blah, or with some outboard gear, or you can set them just to be one color. But then you can also there's different modes within those settings. If you click through them, like they will sync probably to music or whatever else, to sound. And
There's a lot of them. There's a
Fade and there's flash.
yeah. You can have them strobe different colors and do circles and yeah.
Turn them all white and use them all at the same time. It's called audience abuse. I'm telling, not a joke. That's what they call it in the industry. It's the audience abuse.
Nice. If we could do that, we'd use the bigger can.
the only time I've ever been at a concert and the lights
Yeah, just
lights bothered me was like a friend bought us tickets to Trans-Siberian Orchestra for Christmas.
Yeah.
Walked up to
We
us
were in the
around.
as cheap of seats as you could get, right?
Yeah.
And so like they weren't lasers, but they were like a facsimile of lasers. And they were shooting right in the section where we were.
Ugh.
So it wasn't all night, but it was like whenever they were using those heavily, it was pretty bright. It's like if they would just aimed them another 6 inches up, they probably would have hit the ceiling behind us and it would have been fine. But
Hey, so Corey, when I create a bolo, does it just forever count as one, or can I delete it? And
No, you could delete them and clear them out.
okay,
It just tracks whatever you have active.
I'm gonna test some OG bolo shit on this and see what it does. I have.
I said it's not like you're looking for those.
Uh-oh. I lost them.
And you
Yep.
you tell it why you didn't like it or whatever. It does get smarter over time, so it kind of fine tunes your searches.
You cut out
But
the beginning. I didn't catch
it is it's finding deals that are more rare, so you don't find them all the time, but when they come up, there's some decent ones. We've bought off of it. I bought off it twice already.
I got some good stuff to put up.
When you're adding yours, have you added a few yet?
I'm playing around with some stuff and haven't added one yet. Kind of gonna do a little back research on it, make sure I'm putting in the right information. But like for instance, if I was gonna sell like, I don't know, diabetic vitamins, I would put the title of that thing in there, but would I put like diabetes and diabetic in the search phrase?
No, you shouldn't have to.
Broad,
And then
right? Like
when you do add it, you can actually, it should pop up a thing and ask you to select a picture of what's closest to what you're after.
okay.
And if it doesn't, you could go find a photo of what you're after so you can add it to that bolo later so that it'll do an image search for them too. So it'll keep expanding its search and changing its search.
Oh, you're saying after I've created the thing. I haven't got past like adding one, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the more it finds, the more it'll fine tune its searches. So it'll keep cycling through searches and trying different stuff.
Oh, and then you're kind of getting an idea and then narrowing down the negative keywords and okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can even tell it when it finds something. If it's not a good find, you could go in and tell it the price was too high. This wasn't the right product. Whatever the reason was. And it does use AI in the background to keep improving it and help it find more.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm gonna try some obscure stuff and see what happens, and then
if you add enough of them, you'll find a few.
Yeah. Yeah, I have huge.
I like the sections at the bottom. If you're looking at the bottom of it on the front screen, you've got on the top, you got your hot deals and your ending soon auctions. But then on the bottom, you've got warm to offers and hot to offers.
Okay.
Those ones, the warm to offers is they've been listed over 6 months, so they'll probably take an offer. The hot to offers means it's been listed for over a year, so lowball the hell out of them.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
So it kind of ignores price on those two sections because those are the ones that gives you just to go out and make offers on.
I'm going to try it tonight.
It's been kind of fun. I mean, it's not a super interesting app by any means, but it's found us money.
Oh, I'm already seeing a path here for some stuff.
We could have bought a whole bundle or two of I did. So 3 times I did buy a bundle of stereo views off of it. It found a certain bundle of stereo views that was a really good deal, and we snatched those up. But it will look in bundles too. So if what you're looking at if it ever comes in bundles,
Yeah.
it'll look in the bundles and it sees them too. So and it'll use your per price item to determine if it's a good deal or not.
I have sold a total of 15 items during this show.
Nice. On Amazon?
Yeah, just Amazon.
Widgets.
I didn't even look at the other ones.
Widgets.
Yeah, widgets
All
are.
widgets.
Let's
All
check the other.
widgets.
Hey Matt, I need to set up a back room, and sometime me and you need to get together and have a sit down and have a talk.
Okay, sounds good.
I think I can learn some things from you.
I've gotten 15 emails since we started this, and none of them are sales.
I just had the one.
I did sell a pair of jeans during the show.
Good
Cat,
deal.
That's
that's
pretty good.
Cannon Beach. That's where the Goonies are.
2 for
The Goonies.
Guys.
Hey, you
Yep.
guys.
It's filmed in my state.
Golly, boy.
That
Man, they had some
Battery's
good
Not
TV
Included.
shows back in the 80s, man.
Do
was
you count
that,
that as
Battery's
your
Not-
state now, Matt?
Excuse
You're
me.
a New Yorker.
Yeah, but when I went to visit my family in New York, I realized I've come a long way because now
It's
I feel
not your state no
claustrophobic.
more.
Yeah, I feel claustrophobic over there.
how long? You've been here a while because I don't hear the accent. You sound like my wife now.
Really?
My wife's from Queens,
Oh,
and she's been here over 20 years, and only if she's drinking does it really come back out. You know what I mean? But
really?
she sounds like a Californian now.
Amy's in the chat.
I moved here in 2017, so
Yeah.
good that it went away.
So
Yeah,
you live in
water.
California, right, Matt?
the water.
Oregon.
Oregon. Golly, you live way up there, man. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a boat for traveling up there? I mean, because y'all just it rains all constantly, from what I understand.
It's the same rainfall totals like New York, actually. It
Really?
just comes in like a mist fog instead of the downpour. So I call it a mizzle.
Oh. Yeah, Kat, I knew you was in California.
Cat's
West Coast.
I think Dave is too. You're in Southern Cal, right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm from Orange County.
Oh, really?
If I had money, I'll retire.
I used to live on Coronado Island, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, many years ago.
What, are you talking about the island with the monkeys?
No, that's in South Carolina. Yes, sir. I used to live out there. That was back when you can go to Tijuana and be safe.
I don't know about that. I don't think it was ever safe. I just think we were dumb and
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's back when we didn't know better, and we just went to Tijuana. You know. Yeah, can't do that no more. I don't even know if they let. I mean,
you can go. You just got to go like during the day and stay in the shopping district, and you'll be all right. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
Corey, you
so
should
you
make a
can't
trip.
go at night no more in that same
I mean,
district.
you can, but you're taking risk. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I remember taking that, getting on that red tram, whatever they want to call it. And then you just ride that sucker south to the border. You get off at the border and you walk across the border
walk in, yeah.
over the bridge, and there was the shopping thing right there.
Corey, you should take a trip to my state. Go to Bend, Oregon. It's the last operating Blockbuster store.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really? Is it still
really?
there? Is it still operating though?
It's still operating.
I thought they killed
I
it.
thought it was like a museum now. You know?
Wow.
It's partly a museum, but then people donate VHS to them and they rent
Yes,
them
Kat.
out. Some people keep them, so then they ask for more donations. But it's still a rental store.
It's still there. You sure it's still there? Because I mean, I thought I read that they finally went.
It's still there because I
Kat's
saw them
talking
at
about-
Comic-Con. They're still there.
Cool.
Kat's talking about Rosarita. Now, if I remember right, when I went to Rosarita, it's the first time I ever seen horses on the beach. I don't know if that still goes on there or not.
Oh, I've seen some pretty big girls on a beach.
No, I'm talking about golly. I'm talking about actual Yeah, but that was the first time I'd ever seen horses on a beach. I was just like, what? That's crazy. To me, that was crazy, you know. But yeah, we used to go every Friday and Saturday night that we was in port. We would we'd go to Tijuana every Friday and Saturday night.
Did you ever wind up in Tijuana jail like that song?
No, I never wound up there. We was just told never drink the water or eat the food. So we just went down there. And if my mom's watching, I'm sorry. We just went around there and got drunk and drank. Had a good time, you know. Went to the clubs. I mean, it's pretty much club hopping down there in the district back then, you know.
Went to some donkey shows or what?
No, we didn't go to no donkey shows. I heard about them things, but we didn't go.
Heard about them, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, we was all kids, you know. We was kids and young, you know. We didn't know how dangerous that was back then. Well, I don't know if it was that dangerous because I mean, surely they would have told us stay out of Mexico at night if it was that dangerous. You know, they wouldn't be driving us down in herds. Yeah. So, but yeah, we did that. Yeah, I lived out there in California for a while. Lived in Valencia for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice here, right?
Chris,
there
I sold a magic card, Chris.
A magic card?
Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about those two, and I've always thought I thought it was intriguing, you know.
I bought it for $10 at an estate sale. I sold it for 55. Not much profit, but it's some profit.
Can you share it? I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, sure.
A Magic the Gathering. What do you think about these Dragon Ball Z's and Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
There's more. There's another one back here too.
Hey, Chris, we just sold a postcard. See, I'm in card 2.
That's cool. Yeah, Corey. Postcards are cool though, man.
You see it?
Yeah, hold on, man. Let me get the thing here so I can pull it up.
Balboa Island Ferry, $8.
That's crazy. $60 for that thing, and it's not flashy or anything.
No.
Like, what's special about it?
It's a 4th edition, so it's pretty old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just like cards, man. I mean, I don't know why. I think I don't know. I just like them. It's just like a hobby, I guess. I mean, I know it takes up a little more time than what I like, but my thing is, I just, you know, I don't know. Maybe Corey's right. Do it for my TikTok channel and then take them out back and throw them in the burn barrel and light them on fire. I don't know.
Yeah. Then you have room for more, right?
And if you do that on TikTok as well, your TikTok channel will do a lot better.
Hey, but you know what, man? Man, could you imagine me pulling a hit and not knowing it, dude, and throwing that sucker in a burn barrel, man? And people would lose their mind on TikTok.
Yeah,
What do
you
you
get
think?
views.
You make money on the video.
What do you think about that, Matt?
Yeah, you get the views. Why not?
I will get the views. That's not a bad idea.
Then you could do the whole vicious cycle over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can get big like Carrie, and had the 10,000 followers over there, I can get paid for the views. Man, oh my goodness. That's a great idea, Corey.
You could
feel
print
like
out
this
a
is
fake card.
counterproductive. I've been trying to talk you off the card ledge. Now you're all in and you're going to go buy cases of cards.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just saying, man. I mean, golly. I mean, could you imagine? Look, Matt. Okay, I know you guys don't know who this is. Matt does. Imagine me pulling a special Shohei Ohtani card, and me going out to the burn barrel and lighting that sucker up on fire and throwing it in the burn barrel. Could you imagine the comments I would get on that video, man? People would eat, man. People be so mad. They would be mad.
But you get the views.
If you bring yourself to burn it, send it to me. I'll burn it.
What
you should have did, you should have bought Corey's fake Pokemons.
What's
that?
that?
Sounded like you were trying to name all the vowels.
She put what, Matt?
Oh, I was saying you should have bought Corey's fake Pokemon put the camera view at a farthest distance as you can, so it looks like it's real, and you should just burn it and see what people say.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, because there were some good ones in there. If they had been real, I kind of suspected. That's why I got a hold of Matt right away, because like every card we pulled was like $200, $600.
No way.
Yeah, and you know what, Chris?
Yeah.
You could title it something like "He cheated on me, and now I'm burning his ball cards."
Right.
Oh,
But that don't make sense, Brad.
Yeah.
That would imply something else that don't need to be implied.
I thought you were trying to get views by staging a video.
Chris, what Brad is saying is, bear with me.
That's a good one, Corey. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I got
I
it.
tried to fry a fish, but I fried the cards instead.
Dude.
There you go.
Brokeback baseball. Just burn them all.
Yeah.
That's an idea. I got a couple of packs back there that I haven't opened yet that I can make a video and then just chunk them into burn barrel.
Then you could just have like a cast iron pan over the fire where you're cooking not a fish.
Yeah. What? Listen, that thing.
Throw them in the fire. Throw them in a cast iron pot and light it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put them in a pot, video them in the pot, and me lighting them in the side of a pot.
Just don't burn yourself.
Yeah.
You want to like make it like extra. You could like put the oil in there and heat it up, cut up some onions and some peppers, and
Look,
lay it in there with it, fry it up.
Look,
Baseball
all this card
in here.
talk, we got a baseball 75-100 in here.
Baseball, Chris is going to start burning cards.
Yep, I'm going to start opening packs and burning them.
Rips and
Art.
Chris.
Corey, when Chris burns himself, I'll be first dibs to be on this podcast.
All right, we could do that.
Oh man. You know, that's why Tammy won't let me buy fireworks, man, because she's like she says you might as well take the money and light it on fire.
But she lets you buy cards?
Huh?
But she lets you buy cards?
Yeah.
That's why he's trying to disguise it as a business.
Oh man. I just like doing it, man. Look, this past Christmas and my birthday, man, I told everybody, I says, I don't want nothing, but all I want is sports cards. You can buy me packs, you can buy me a box, whatever. I want sports cards. And I did. My mom got me sports cards, man, and I was very, very happy because I enjoyed opening those. She got me a box of Bowman Chrome U, and which is what I wanted because I'm actually looking for a Gunnar Stockton card, and that's for me personally. That's for me. But that's what I got, and I enjoyed it. I made video of it and put it up on TikTok. You know, every pack
Chris,
was one
You're
video.
a Georgia Bulldog fan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
Chris, you should buy like a whole box, like a sealed box. And instead of opening them and burning them, just put the box down and burn the box without opening it. And just let the mystery hang.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people probably be like, "That's fake."
That's okay. That's called engagement.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still
You
view
can
the
scroll
video.
They'd be like, "Oh, that's AI." No, that
No,
ain't
show them the box. Show them it's sealed. It ain't AI.
Yeah.
And just burn the whole box and just leave it a mystery. Tell them you're trying to save the card industry by getting this shit off the planet one box at a time.
Man, that's almost a good idea.
That,
You know what I
that
think
makes
is
me think of some other soul channels. I just want to buy things that people collect and just burn them.
Hey, that's what you're doing. Is you're trolling people by doing
You
it
100% you are. Yep.
because you are making them. I mean, man, I might try that. I'm gonna try it with a pack and see what kind of views I get. Like on TikTok.
There are some makers channels where they take they take things like old, for example, like Star Wars ships or something, or figures, and they repurpose them and like make something out
And they're
of it.
just making cool shit out of them.
Yes, exactly. And boy, that tears people up so much.
Yeah, you want to get the Star Wars people.
You know how many of those Millennium Falcons exist? How dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah. Oh man. See, Matt, now it would only work if it was a hobby box.
Why?
Oh.
You could do that with a retail box.
You think you can do it with a retail box?
Yeah.
Why not?
Interesting.
Hold on.
He's trying to show us something
Get rid of that.
Yeah. Hold on.
interesting. That man.
You can call it a fire sale. These won't sell, so they're going in the fire.
You see this card?
Uh,
I don't
You
think
can't
it'll
see
work
that
with
well.
the background.
Yeah,
stuff
My,
like
my
that.
background, yeah.
yeah.
Whatever. I'll show you another time, Chris.
right.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
no
bore
problem.
them enough.
Yeah, we talked about too much. So would you do the same thing with Pokemon cards?
Yeah, why not?
Oh man,
I
'cause you,
would.
man them people would definitely be mad, man.
Oh yeah.
That's like setting a fire to man. Golly, I
Part of
don't
me
know.
thinks that Corey wants you to burn all these cards out of existence, so that way he can
I
make
kinda
the
do.
Grams and Pops vintage card and sell
kinda do.
sell the Grams and Pops vintage cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it turns out
yeah.
all those cards he bought aren't fake; they're real. He's just got to bring the market up.
Yep. I just need to adjust the market a smidge so I can market them.
So
Corey
what'd you
wants to
do
be
with those
Gary Vee.
cards, Corey?
Threw them in the dumpster.
That's right.
And you're 100% sure they were fake?
Positive.
Yeah,
I have seen people find fake cards and then turn around and sell them on Whatnot as non-authentic,
Oh, I know who that is.
and that kind of stuff ticks me off. If you know something's fake, burn that shit. You don't sell that and put it back out there for somebody else.
Well,
Yeah.
I understand because y'all got burned with that one time.
Well, somebody else is going to get burned with them just because you buy them knowing they're fakes. If you go resell them somewhere down the line, somebody's going to buy them and get burned on them.
Oh, Jennifer Hayes is in the chat.
Mhm.
Holy cow. Hey, Jennifer.
Who's Jennifer Hayes?
Welcome. You don't know who Jennifer? Jennifer, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Brad, you know who Jennifer is, don't you?
I know the name.
Yes.
In many a chat.
Hi, Jennifer. I did.
Matt knows too.
I have no idea
Yep.
who Jennifer Hayes is.
Yep.
Oh.
Jennifer has been around a very long time in the YouTube community, watching shows and stuff, and doing like what Marsha does in shows.
Well, welcome to the really bad, no good, terrible show, Jennifer.
Yeah, reseller therapy.
There you go.
Mostly therapy for me, Jennifer. So today we're talking about burning sports cards.
The terrible, no good, very bad reselling podcast.
Some people say you might be fake, or I might be.
He's all AI.
Yeah, Corey's all AI.
He's
Like,
developing that app as we speak. So
I gotta take off. I got a doctor's appointment. I gotta get out of here. So
All
All
right,
right,
see you.
man. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
I gotta go do what you did, Chris.
Yeah, I did mine earlier.
All right.
Gynecologist appointment.
All right, guys.
See you later, my friend.
See you, Dave.
Oh,
We've been on here for like 3 hours.
have we?
Yeah.
It's
I should
because
go
we
edit-
did that intervention with Chris.
Yeah.
He did an
Yeah.
hour of intervention
About cards.
about cards. Yeah.
So
You know,
keep an eye out for a new TikTok video where I'm burning sports cards.
You better hurry up or I'm going to beat you to it.
Oh my goodness.
And spare time.
Oh my goodness.
you've
I got that back there I can open right now and make a video out, and I might go down and burn it.
you can go buy a high quality laser printer and just make your own cards, fake cards.
Yeah.
What happened to Matt?
He left. He was sick of it.
Corey does that with his 3D printer.
Make cards?
Yeah, can you make cards?
No. No.
If you front and back something on a high quality laser printer, you could fake it well enough to create your fake card for your channel.
We don't want to drive anybody off. Sometimes we get a little excited and a curse word slips out, but we don't try to.
Yeah, we don't try to run
Chris,
nobody
I'll
off.
tell you what, Chris brings them out of me sometimes. Like I don't curse that much unless I'm on with Chris.
I bring the worst out of everybody. VPN knocked it out. I don't know what he means by
Oh,
VPN.
his VPN went down and dropped his connection.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. I think we're wrapping it up so I can go
Yeah.
edit a video. Chris has
Yeah,
got-
I gotta go look at my flea market spot. I gotta do tomorrow. I'm gonna get there at dark 30, so I gotta figure out which table it is, and so I know where to go in the morning.
good luck there. Bring a box of cards.
Hey, listen, my mama's watching this show,
Hey, Mama.
and this is how I know. This is how I know she's watching the show. Is because she sent my wife a text, and Tammy sent me a picture. She says, "Hey, tell Chris to take those cards to the flea market tomorrow. Make up bags of 15 to 20 cards for $1. Just random grab bag for kids. Maybe parents will spend $1 quicker than 3.
That's
Because remember, I said I got them for 50 for $3 over on whatnot.
Mama Buck Mountain is a smart lady.
I say Mama Phillips sounds like the mastermind.
I'd listen.
Yeah. So we're gonna. I was thinking about that. I mean, I got 2 boxes here. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Matt's saying do it. All right. I'll take cards to the flea market tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for being here, and we will see you next. Well, these guys will see you Thursday. We'll see you
Yes.
next Tuesday.